to be the best. I'm headed for the peak, restless, that's just the principle law. Destiny was calling, so I answered the call. I was chosen for greatness, to rise and to fall, and to never end the cycle, to be greater than all. Be aware, go prepare, cause
Okay, hey guys, welcome to the Social Media Attraction Marketing live online workshop. You guys know who I am, Jason Grossman, participant, quality time with you guys, sharing with you the most powerful attraction marketing system in the world and how we generate 300 quality every week. And from those leads, book 200 to 300 quality appointments every month. As we get started, just a couple of things as we dive in. Take a moment. Where is that coming through? I'm just going to mute everyone. Everyone, please put yourselves on mute. If everyone can turn your videos on, audio's off, that'd be awesome. It's probably one of our VAs. I want to take a moment to welcome everybody. Just a couple of things before we dive in. I do have the Facebook Live happening. So if you're watching on Zoom, there's no need to record it because it's being live streamed. So you don't need to record this. So if you're watching on Zoom, thank you for taking time to join us. We have about 300 registered, about a third VAs, a third clients, and a third no clients. So if you're watching on Zoom, welcome. If you're one of our valued angels, one of our valued clients, rather, hiring a VA with us, welcome. Glad you could join us because I think this is going to be a valuable session for you guys to be able to position your VA in a way to be able to get more attention, more leads, more appointments, and of course, more clients. And welcome to our angels. This is a compulsory training for our angels. We have several hundred VAs and there's 50 people total, which says to me, normally there's a lot of VAs not here on this compulsory training. I want to take note of that. So this is a compulsory training for VAs, and that tells me there's a lot of VAs not here. But the VAs that are here, thank you for being here. This is compulsory training. If you want to earn more, you got to learn more. And this is a great opportunity for your VAs and VA clients to communicate with each other and make a list of, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're not doing, or this is a hole we need to plug. Welcome to our business coaching clients, whether you're in the one-on-one program with myself or one of our coaches or in the group program, welcome. There's going to be something new for everybody today. This is going to be a great opportunity to go deep, but this is compulsory for our business coaching clients as well. And if you're not a paying client yet, welcome. This is a great opportunity for you to learn and go deeper down the rabbit hole. And trust me, everybody's going to learn and get something out of today, even our business coaches. So on the Zoom, if you're in the Zoom, just say hi, introduce yourself, where in the world you are, and what kind of business you have. Or if you're one of our angels, just say, hey, I'm one of the angels. And I do have the Facebook Live happening as well. So if you're watching live, comment live, watching replay, comment replay. I can multitask, ladies. Some men can multitask. I'll be interacting on there as well. So in Zoom chat, yeah, okay, the Zoom chat's going off. Okay, right, let's go up here. Lisa, morning. Noemi, Magandanga Maga, Emmett brother, welcome. Charlie, g'day from Brisbane. Love the koala. Tori, welcome. Samantha, Nicholas Hilton, hey brother, good to see you here. Suzanne in Ireland. Oh man, I remember going to the Guinness Brewery in Ireland. That was so good. I had Guinness pie, a Guinness, and Guinness cheesecake. Oh my goodness! As I sat in an old Guinness brewery beer thing, it was awesome. Craig, welcome, brother. Maynette, Harriet, good night, good evening from England. Moya, welcome. Aries, Oldman, good to see you back in Australia. Hilton, Capriel, good to see you here. Spiritual business coach Todd, Portland, Oregon. Lisa Morganti, Wayne, good to see you again, brother. Julie, hey Julie, how you doing? In California, just reminds me of Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube actually. Craig, Gold Coast, Wayne, business coaching client. Jeff Summers, welcome. Reputation marketing specialist from Brisbane. I'm just on the Gold Coast at the moment. We're neighbors. Sonia in Qatar, transformational life coach. Sounds delicious. Oh my goodness, it seriously was delicious. Because if you drink Guinness, like in Australia or America, it's not that great. But when you have it in Ireland, in Dublin, oh my goodness, it's just so. It's just silky. It's like 8:08 a.m. exactly for you numerologists. As I say that, it's interesting. It's a little early to talk about beer, but anyway, I'm not really a beer drinker. Cindy, Journey, welcome. Moya, Daphne, Anna, Lisa, Jowett, Sydney, Julie, Kathleen, awesome. And by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, I am going to upload this on YouTube. Welcome. I'm going to interact with people live, so thank you for allowing me to interact with this, with the crew live on here as well. And on Facebook, we've got Michael Barnes, Nicholas, welcome brother, Veronica, awesome, good to see you guys on here. I'm going to make this interactive, so if you don't yet have pen and paper, whip out pen and paper. I'm going to forego some of the pre-framing that I normally do because a lot of you guys have seen a lot of my events. Grab pen and paper. Also, if you have any questions at any stage, because due to the number of people, don't bring stuff off mute. Just post your question in the Zoom chat or the Facebook or the YouTube if you're watching the replay, and I'll answer it. I'll answer it in real time, okay? Todd Guinness is absolutely best in Dublin. Yeah, it's like, it tastes terrible everywhere else, and then you go to Dublin. Yeah, so I literally had a Guinness pie with a Guinness brewery and then washed down with Guinness cheesecake. It was heaven. Yeah, in a Guinness, what are those big things called? The beer, like a silo? Yeah, it was phenomenal. Yes, Maga everyone in the Philippines, welcome angels. Rianne, welcome. Cool. So I'm going to kind of dive straight in just a little bit about today before we do. Again, we're going to go for almost 3 hours, probably about 2 hours and 3/4, and everybody's going to get something out of this. So just out of curiosity, just to see who's here, who's never attended one of my events before, by show of hands? Who's never been on one of my events, by show of hands? Just so I can get is there anyone? There might be a couple of you. A couple of our new clients, maybe. Okay, cool. Okay, a couple of you guys. Yeah, awesome. So a couple of things. Is your first training mine? Yes, I talk fast. 2 reasons. 1, I'm excited to share this valuable content with you. Number 2, I want to squeeze in as much value as possible. So I just say, listen faster. I am live streaming this into the Facebook group. So if you miss anything, maybe I go underwater and there's a bit of muffled at some stage, you want to come back and watch it in a month, you have to leave and come back, whatever it is, you can come back and watch the replay in the Facebook group. It'll be pinned to the top of the group with links to the free resources that I'll be giving you throughout the session. So today is really, I've been online full-time for over a decade, and I've been testing and measuring everything you can imagine for social media. Okay, cool. You guys want to record? All right, here you go. You can record, yeah. Like I said, don't need to record, but there you go. And basically, I want to invite you to think of, this is an entire system, a methodology called attraction marketing. And it's basically, how do we turn social media into a funnel to get to? It's really that simple. So I'll invite you to think of, as I share this system with you, it's not my system. All I've done is I've taken all the resources we all have at disposal and utilize them in the most leveraged, affordable, time-effective way. That's all I've really done. And what I'm about to share with you has made me personally, our businesses, tens of millions of dollars over the last decade or so, organically, no ads. So today is about no ads, yeah, nothing cold, no cold DMs, no cold calling, and attraction marketing, so people come to us. Who likes the idea of that? You guys like the idea of that? No spam, no bothering people, no hounding people, no greasy, sleazy, cold inboxes. Hi, how you doing? Buy my shit. Are you looking for an appointment center? Do you need a VA? None of that. It's about attraction marketing. It's elegant, it's ethical, it's attraction marketing. So it's not my philosophy. I can't really take credit for it. I've just been able to put it all together in a really elegant way. And those that follow this, you'll see it's very objective. You're all going to generate more leads than you ever imagined, period. I've never seen somebody follow this system and not succeed, period. If someone's using this system and not succeeding, it's because there's gaps and they're not using it all. So you guys that are business coaching clients, I'm not sure, depending where you're at in the program, what I'm about to share with you today takes between 8 and 12 weeks, even in the program, to completely set up. So it takes time. So today I'm going to give you the recipe. It's going to be a bit overwhelming, but is it easier to remember or follow a recipe? Who agrees it's easier to follow a recipe? So today I'm going to give you the checkpoints, the recipe. This is the system, and it's going to take each of you time. So it's going to take each of you 1, 2, 3 months to roll it out, okay? So be patient with results and impatient with activity. Now, those that have been around me for a bit will notice there's a few things I'm going to say that you've heard before, but that's great because repetition as well. The mother of all skill. The more we hear something, the more it becomes unconscious, the more we master it. Would you guys agree? Yes or yes? Okay, awesome. So think of this as a funnel, and the funnel is, okay, the marketing funnel is, how do we get more attention online? Who wants more attention? Do you guys want more attention? How do we get more attention online? Turn the attention into qualified leads, turn those leads into quality appointments, and turn them into clients. Does that make sense? So today is all about that funnel process. So as I'm showing every step with you, think of it from a funnel step perspective as a flow to effortlessly, easily getting more clients. Sound good? Cool. Now, for you guys that are hiring a VA with us, you've done this social media strategy call, which is about 45 minutes. It's about 45 minutes of actual strategy, probably a bit less. You'll notice elements of that in today's call. So it does have the basics, but it also has the intermediate and the advanced. Okay. Cindy, love your methodologies, a true teacher you are. Really appreciate that. I just do my best to be objective, to not just project my opinion. This was when people say email's dead, don't do webinar, do this. I don't work that way because, as the saying goes, if you want to succeed, you want a big business, you got to get out of your own way. You all need to get out of your own way. One, you're stopping yourself and holding you back from your own projection and ego. Number one. Number two, you work too slow. Number three, you're not working long enough. Number four, not working hard enough. All of you, right? Who has big goals and dreams? You need to create more urgency. You need to be more consistent. You need to work longer. You need to work harder. Yes, smarter, but also faster. You do all these things, you're going to be more successful, right? And the big one is leverage. Who wants to be a lone wolf, right? Want to go out there and be Rambo and fight the world yourself? You want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, we go together. Have you guys heard that saying? I freaking love that saying, right? I love that analogy where, I don't remember what movie it is, where he grabs one stick and he breaks it easy, versus he grabs like a bundle of 30 sticks and he can't break it, because together we are stronger. I love that, right? So I really love and appreciate the community we have. Business coaching clients, thank you for joining us. This is for you business coaching clients. I want to encourage you, same as VA clients, but probably even more so for business coaching clients, is I want you to have a separate piece of paper. And I want you to use that single individual piece of paper, Harriet, Nicholas, all of you guys that are business coaching clients, Lisa. And on that piece of paper, that's for the checklist of the nuances or the individual strategies you're not yet implementing. It could be the most seemingly trivial little thing. I'm not doing that. Put that on there. And by the end of today, Harriet, by the end of today, Nicholas, by the end of today, Lisa, you're going to see you're going to have 10, 20, 30, 40 things, and then you're going to make individually, they seem like little things, but collectively, that's why you're not succeeding. Or that's why you're not growing as fast as you want. So I invite you to do that. And in fact, all of you hiring a VA, I encourage you to do the same and then communicate that list with your VA to set up over the next coming weeks. Now, the awesome thing is that who's hiring a VA through us? Those hiring a VA through us, they're literally on this training. We're training them this so they can help you set up the system. So the other perspective I would come from, and I would even maybe have another list for those hiring a VA, is I would have a list of things I want my VA to do. And I would make a checklist of all the things from today that your VA can do for you that you're not doing. And then you can communicate with them to do them for you and set them up. Make sense? So business coaching clients that hiring VA would have those two. I probably should go this way. In Australia, this means up yours. You just have two. Yes, I like to have a bit of fun. As they say in the Philippines, see ya. Nicholas hiring one this week. Awesome. Maynette, Jeff Field, good to see you, brother. Awesome. Again, if you have any questions, let's dive in. This will be the most, this is so simple. It will be the most advanced, simplistic model you've ever seen. And even those that have done this training before, this is the 5th time I've done it. There is about 40 or so minutes of new content. No one, not even Lisa Jowett, has seen, who's been with me. How long have you been with me? 3 or 4 years? 3.5? Even so, about 3.5, yeah. So even if you recognize some stuff in here and it's revision, there's new stuff in here for everybody, okay, which is really cool. You guys excited? You guys ready to get rock and rolling? You guys ready to learn? If you want to, if you want to learn more, sorry, if you want to earn more, you got to learn more for the VAs. For you business owners, if you want to out-earn me, you got to out-learn me. But we know knowledge isn't power, right? It's the application of knowledge that's power. So I'm going to share this with you, and some of you go, oh, that's good, and you'll learn. But you won't implement much. You'll implement a little and you get an okay result. Some of you will be overwhelmed to do nothing and you'll stay stuck. And some of you will make it all in decision to be cannonballers, those that know what I'm talking about, to go all in, take massive action, build a team of VAs, support network, and spend the time on this system. Now, this system only takes 1 or 2 hours a day. The entire system only takes 1 or 2 hours a day. It only takes me 1 or 2 hours a day to generate 300 leads for the team. That's my job. My job is to generate the leads for the team, right? Samantha, I'm ready. Nicholas, let's do it. Aldwin, yes. Emmett, that was for you, brother. Cannonball. Awesome. Hustlers. A little bit about today. So number 1, we're going to go deep into how to optimize and grow your social media, especially around the platform of Facebook and a little bit on LinkedIn, number 1. We're also going to talk about how to optimize your socials to boost on the search engine, more in depth than we do in the strategy call for VA clients. And also we're going to talk about we're going to talk about some algorithm hacks. We say algorithm, but there's actually hundreds of algorithms, but we're going to talk about algorithm hacks. Okay, we're going to talk about the science of content creation. A lot of the principles in that component of today's lesson, of today's training, comes from advanced NLP strategies that you learn in trainers training. So someone who studied NLP before, maybe Prac or Master. I was actually one of the first international trainers in Australia, the first 12, what year is it? Doesn't carry the one. 17 years ago. Wow. Before social, I was teaching Prac and Master before social media existed. So you're going to love the science of content creation because content is king. Because if you want to get more attention, there's only two main ways to get more attention. One is your daily consistent content, and two is your events. And then what we do is we create the third step, which is omnipresence, to get that everywhere, to turn social media followers into email and phone numbers, build those three lists, turn them into appointments, clients. In a nutshell, that's the entire system. Yeah. So we're also going to talk about how to get more attention through omnipresence. We're going to talk about the power of online events, and I'm going to share for the first time ever my entire event campaign process and how to map out and plan your events. We're going to talk about omnipresence and temporal hacks, meaning temporal meaning time. If you study timeline therapy, you'll know temporal means. Also temporal frequency, another conversation. We're going to talk about how to turn content into leads, because a lot of people, they go live and they go, oh, I want to go live and just share what's on my heart. And you can do that, but it's not going to get you any leads or clients. It's like people in the fitness industry. I'm not going to remember names. At least I remember that guy who just used to post selfies all the time of him flexing and wonder why I never get any leads or clients. Yeah, you've got to understand how to create content in a way where you can generate leads. Chris, I'm in. Bandless Apprentice, nice. All good, Chris, welcome. CJ, Master NLP here. Want to do trainers training is because Prac, you learn so much in Prac and you realize how much you don't know, and then you're more confused than when you started Prac. And then you go to Master Prac and you go, oh, that makes sense. And you realize that, hey, it's going to take me 3 years to master just this stuff I've learned. And then go to trainers training. It's really simple because it's all about advanced coaching, teaching, training, and platform speaking. And I feel so blessed. I was lucky enough to do that with Dr. Bob Bonehammer and Dr. Michael Hall. Now, if you don't know NLP, whatever, that's fine. That's what NLP is. But if you don't know who Michael Hall is, you guys have heard of the meta programs model with towards a way of motivation, global specific. He created the meta programs. I did my trainers training live with the creator of the meta programs model. So the shit I learned was just like phenomenal. So blessed to do that. All in's about business muscle gains. Julie, awesome. Okay, let's begin. How to create a content plan. So who agrees sometimes it takes a lot of time to create content, right? The problem is none of you are doing enough content. I'm doing about 100 to 120 pieces of content a week right now in less than 30 minutes a day. Creating content doesn't take time. So people sit down and go, oh, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to write about, right? People that write books get writer's block, haven't mapped out and plan their book. That's why. I don't understand how people get writer's block. I don't get writer's block, right? So I'm going to share with you how to create a social media content creation planner and how to map out 30 days of content in under 10 minutes. We're going to begin the process. Okay. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, okay, we're getting these attention leads. How do we get them in for appointments? If we have time, we'll do some bonus training on a little bit about appointment setting as well. So again, today is really about how do we get in front of us, how do we get quantity and quality of attention through social media, turn them into quality leads. That's really what today is about. And that's the beginning of the funnel system to book appointments and then get clients. Okay, you guys ready? Let's begin the training. Okay, cool. 7 minutes ahead of time. Let's go. So we're going to go for 2.5 hours from now. Okay. I've got some bonus slides. If we have time, we'll go through them. If not, I also, most of you guys on this call, I believe are clients, but I do have an offer just for 2 people at the end of this. But if it's for you, great. If not, also cool. I like to just have a couple of offers. Michael Barnes on the Facebook. Yeah, awesome. And again, if you have any questions, just share them. One last thing I'll say is that if you're a business coaching client, a VA, or you're hiring a VA through us, there will be some stuff in here that you've seen before. But a lot of you heard me say this before. Has anyone watched a movie multiple times and every time learned something new? Has anyone read a book and every time you read it, you get something new? I can say something, it could be the tiniest time I've heard, but you're a different person. You've evolved. You're smarter. You're more intelligent. Well, hopefully you have more wisdom. So take the lessons from it and let it ingrain into your unconscious. Yeah. And there's a difference between knowing and doing. How long can you know something without doing it before you no longer know it? Yeah. And that's what power is. So let's begin. So we're going to start with the most basic fundamentals, and then we're going to build and we're going to build and we're going to build. And again, today, really for you guys that are business owners, is about plugging holes, because you all in your social media, in your content creation, in your events, in your attraction marketing system, you all have holes. I have holes. Everybody. Businesses doing 10 million, you have holes and gaps in the business. So today for you guys is about plugging those holes. So if you get just one thing out of today, all of you business owners, again, is by the end of today is just have a list of all the nuances or individual strategies that you're not doing. And if you follow the recipe 100%, you're going to succeed, and then implement those strategies. Have your VA help you. If you approach this training like that, oh, and we're not doing that, we're not doing that, we're not doing that, and you put them on 1 or 2 or 3 pieces of paper, I would not be surprised if some of you have 30 or 40 items on there. And then you're going to realize, oh, that's why we're not generating as many leads as we want. Oh, that's why that system's not working. Oh, that's why my Facebook group's not growing. Oh, that's why my VA is not booking in any appointments. Oh, that's why we're not generating any leads. Oh, that's why no one registered for my webinar. Right? Who can relate to some of those things? Yeah, everybody raise your hands. Yeah. Oh, that's why nobody attended my prize draw. Right? Why? That's why. Okay. You have gaps and holes. So today is a gap hole filling session. That's a new one for me, Lisa. I don't think that's do we have 3 Lisas on the score? I think we have 3 Lisas on the score. Yeah, nice. What's the burger for? I don't know what the burger's for. Awesome. I love your energy, Emmett. All right, let's dive in. Okay, cool. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. So let's start with the basics. So a lot of you guys know last November I had my personal Facebook hacked, removed as admin from every group and page I had, about 1.9 million people I built over 13 years, my account deleted. So in November last year, I had to start all over again, completely. So what I'm sharing with you today is what I did personally to rebuild since November, and I'm still doing. So I preach what I practice. What I'm sharing with you is exactly what I do. If I don't do it, I don't share it. I'm going to share it with you. You can take from it what you will. You want to duplicate, replicate my results, you can model it. If not, also cool. It's up to you. If your ego wants to project and go, well, I don't like that, that's up to you. I don't guesstimate, I don't guess, I don't project based on what I do or don't like. I'm looking for what works. Okay. And that's the question. How do we make it work, right? What is that? Is that a snake? I know that's Emmett's doing. I love you, brother. Love your energy. Charlie, JG, the mortar to our business if we choose to build it. Yeah, I love that. I love your metaphors. That's good. Yeah. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Let's move some of the stuff around, get the chat box there, get as many of you on my screen as possible. Let's get rid of that. So let's talk about, so the first step is, okay, so while I lost everything in November, I have to start all over again. Well, I created a personal profile, got a personal profile. The first thing I do is I want to optimize my social media. So optimize social media. So this is just creation. This is just setting up my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok. So we're going to talk about all 5 of these platforms. Some are easier to optimize than others. Okay. TikTok and TikTok and YouTube are a little different because they're quite simple and easy to optimize from an account setup perspective. Instagram as well. LinkedIn and Facebook are a little different because LinkedIn and Facebook, unlike the other 3 platforms, you can create a funnel. And Facebook, you can create an entire complete funnel, which is what I'm going to share with you, my Facebook funnel system. Okay. Hey, Sonia, how you doing on the Facebook? See, ladies, some men can multitask. Yeah. So we're going to do these 5. We're going to spend the most amount of time on Facebook. As I go through this, you'll notice some of it revision. If you've done the social media strategy session, I think some of you did it this week. I'm going to go through the optimization part a little bit deeper. So if we talk about Facebook, and again, I'm going to move pretty quickly. If I move a bit fast and you don't remember it, remember, it's easier to follow a recipe than remember. Don't try to remember everything. Just embrace it, enjoy it, allow your mind to be open like a parachute, and just be a sponge. What does a sponge do? Absorb. Just take heaps of notes, and you can always come back to the replay in your notes. Okay, you're going to need to come back to your replay notes. You're going to be a little confused. You're going to be a little overwhelmed. That's natural. Just embrace it, enjoy it, take notes, and you can come back to it. So here's what I do with Facebook. I want 5 things on my Facebook: a personal profile, a public community group, a private group, a Facebook fan page, and a group messenger chat. 5 things. There actually should be a group message chat on here as well. I'm going to touch on each of them briefly. Okay, I'm going right from the foundation. So I'm approaching this as though we all just lost our Facebook accounts and they're all hacked. We all have to start from scratch. This is what we do. So I'm starting right from the bottom because there's things that you might not have done. Okay, let me move this stuff over here. I really wish there was a better way to be able to see more. You almost need two screens when you do a Zoom call, don't you? Like the Zoom and need like two screens. So let's start with the personal profile. So I created a new personal profile. Here is my opinion about a Facebook profile. So the first thing about your Facebook profile, I lost everything. So I lost everything. I have to start all over again. I want to add 30 Facebook friends a day. Lisa, would you rather choose your 5,000 Facebook friends or would you rather they choose you? Do you want to be in control of your list? Yes, 100%. So I don't really accept friend requests unless they're clients or potential clients will fit my avatar. So with the personal profile, I have another question for you. Let's go. Charmaine, are you actually like just pretending to be there? You know, Charmaine's like, I can see Charmaine's empty chair. It's been empty the whole time. Charmaine, we know you're not actually on the call. Suzanne, if you were to get a friend request from two people, and one has I help coaches make 10,000 in a month, and the other one is my profile like that with a jet plane, which would you more likely accept the friend request of? Who would agree you'd more likely accept the latter, the one without the I help statement? Personally, I think your personal profile should be personal. And the focus with the personal profile is for you to control and choose your friends, which means you're the one sending the friend request, not accepting the friend request. Otherwise, you end up with all these fake profiles and pointer setters and etc. Okay. So I believe, and also here's the thing, my dad is on my profile, my brother's on my profile, my mum's on my profile. My mum doesn't care about, I help coaches make this go 100K months in under a year, right? Which would probably be my help statement. So my personal approach is, if you're going to build a bigger business, you can only have 5,000 friends anyway. Build a big community group and use that instead. So the personal profile is personal. Okay. Yes, I promote my business on here. You can see I've got a pinned post here. Okay, about what we do. And I've got my businesses on here, my BA business, business coaching and digital services business on here. And I just share, like, it looks like a personal, it looks like a personal. I put some marketing stuff on here. I do it for myself. It's a personal profile. The key to the personal profile, the key to attraction marketing with your personal profile, I believe, and again, I'll share when I believe it's something that's a belief and opinion, because there are people that are successful out there doing I help statements. It just doesn't make sense for attraction marketing to me to do that when there's a more elegant, ethical way. You're going to hear, I'm going to say this probably 10 times a day. I want you to all hear this. This is uber important for marketing. The key to marketing on social media is to market to people in a way they do not feel like they're being marketed to. The less marketing banners and marketing stuff you have, the better it's going to be for the algorithm as well. So my suggestion is create your personal profile like your personal profile. Okay. Then I do have a fan page, right? Now, so I do have a fan page, but you've got to understand about a fan page. Where's my fan page? Where's the thing? There it is. So here's our fan page for our quantum virtual assistants. Okay, this is it's only about 6 months old, I think, this page. Yeah, this year. So a fan page is only really important once you're doing ads and you can link a bot to it and a pixel, etc. But from an organic standpoint, it's dead. But it does have an element of credibility, and some people might want to see a fan page in your website or whatever. So you can create one, but I have a VA run it. Okay, so you can create a business fan page, yeah, but just understand from an organic standpoint, it's dead. My personal fan page before I was hacked had 170,000 people in it. If I did a post, it would get 200-300 views and a couple of likes. That's crazy. So fan pages for organic marketing are dead. The most powerful way, and I'll just share with you the checklist and how to optimize these things. The most powerful way to get more attention, generate leads, and get clients from Facebook organically is with your own public community group. Most of you have heard me say this before. But some of you have seen this group before. I created this group before COVID. Okay, and you can see I built this group it's just at 110,000 members. It was actually we hit 100,000 members by last November. Then it was hacked and somebody stole this group from me. I was like, no. In under 3 years, built this group to 100,000 members, made $2.5 million in cash sales. That's received cash sales. Okay. And when people don't believe me, I'm like, here, look at the about section. You can see it's from me. My account has been hacked. I'm glad it's still there actually. And so in November, I was hacked. So what I did is I created a new one. So the key to your public community group, and a lot of you that have set this up haven't set it up properly, is it needs to not be linked to a person, business, or brand. It needs to be a group that attracts quantity of agency owners. So when an online coach agency owner sees this, they look at it and it has a perception of neutrality and equality, meaning they feel like it's not a place where someone's going to pitch to them or try and give them advice, and it's a place of equality where they can share and maybe even promote themselves. Now, the key here is quantity, not quality, because you're going to pre-qualify and nurture within anyway. I want large, copious amounts of as many coaches and agency owners as possible flocking to this group. So we want to set this up and optimize it in a certain way. Let's talk about this now. So a lot of people understand basically what SEO is, search engine optimization, and they think of Google when they talk about that term. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the algorithm, morality and engagement, etc. But what's more important, because that's the micro part of the cycle, is that the macro part of the cycle is that Facebook and all socials are a Google. They're a search engine. Facebook is a search engine. Look here, here's the search right here. Okay. So if you can optimize, especially your personal profile, but also your Facebook group, community group, to boost it on the search engine, this is how you build a big group. We launched this group in January, and you can see here it's got 14,000 members in seven or 8 months. If you look at the growth of this group, okay, every time I launch and build a group, it's big, every time, without fail, right? If you look at how many members have joined in the last 7 days, see this? 587 members have joined in the last 7 days. Who would like that kind of growth in a group? Yeah, so we're getting nearly 600 new members every week. Every week join this group, right? Last 30 days, how many people joined? Last 28 days, 2,500 members. Yeah, who would like that kind of growth? Now, the two main reasons is one, I've optimized it for search engine, and two, I also understand how and what to post in the group to boost the algorithm. And we're going to cover those in depth more today than we normally do. Okay, so how do we optimize it? Well, what we need to do, first of all, is the name of the group is based on one of two things. If you work with business owners, the name of the group is those business owners. So you work with personal trainers. I had a group called Personal Trainers United. You work with coaches and consultants. Who was it worked with business coaches? Was it Capriel? I think it was Capriel. No, who was it yesterday? Business coaches, business coaching group. I can't remember who it was. But anyway, I spoke to somebody yesterday, one of our clients. I believe it was a client yesterday about it. I spoke to a lot of people yesterday. And we created a group called Business, I think, Startup Business Coaches or Online Business Coaches Community, right? So if you work with business coaches, I create one called the Online Business Coaches Community. That's it. It's really that simple. And that's what it needs to be. And you can see here, there's a subheading, an online community for online business owners to network, share ideas, post content, and promote themselves. So, but Jace, don't you not want to have spam in there? Well, that's why you have somebody manage the group, but that's another conversation for later in the training. Now, if you don't work with business B2B, so you're a fitness coach, nutrition, healer, wellness, mindset coach, life coach, and you're working with general population, I normally use like one of your or a couple of your 3 core message pillars. So Lisa, hers is fitness, nutrition, and mindset community, something like that. So it's either who it's for or your core message pillars. Okay, if you have any challenges or issues coming up with a name for your group, first of all, you can change it after 30 days anyway, so don't worry if you don't get it right. But shoot me a message, happy to help you work that out. Nicholas, that's impressive. Yeah, bro. And all it is I'm going to show you exactly how I built this group. On Facebook, your priority is to build your Facebook community group as quickly as possible to 2,000 or 3,000 members, because that's when the search engine kicks in and it takes off organically every time. Lisa's been with me long enough to know that every group I ever do blows up without fail, every single time. Yeah, if we do it, if we apply the system, yeah. Sometimes we launch group and after 3-6 months, let them subside for whatever reason, right? By the way, if you're not a member of this group, or if you're a client of ours, you can be a moderator of this group, and I want you to post all your content in here as well. Couple of other key factors for boosting on search engine. Okay, the name is keywords, online coaches, consultants, and agency owners. Okay, if you look at the about section here, it's got a lot of words and so forth in here. We'll come back to that afterwards. It feels like a community. Now you'll notice what's really important, and this is one of the hottest parts. See this emoji here? Why is that emoji here? Well, if any of you in your own Facebook type coaches, you'll see a whole heap of different groups pop up. And you'll notice all my groups have a little emoji. You know when you send an email and you put an emoji at the front that stands out more? Do I have any? So any of those, see these are how they got an emoji here? They stand out more. Same principle. Yeah. And also I personalized the URL at the top here, online coaches and agency owners, keywords and everything. Okay. So use keywords everywhere in everything as well. That's really important. That's the basics on that. We also, what we want to do is you want to pin a welcome message to the top, and we'll come back to this and talk about this more afterwards with a video. Now, if you want to literally copy mine and paste, and anything I do, if you're a client of ours or in a community, you can literally copy and paste. I don't mind. Now, I don't believe in cookie cutter. You can personalize, do whatever you want. But what I'm saying is anything that we do, you want to use as a guide or model it. If you're an NPer, go for it. Use mine as an example. I'm happy for you to do that. If we can help you help more people. So, and I encourage all of you, like Nick says, that's impressive. Good. Become a student of what I do. We have the most powerful attraction marketing system in the world. I don't know anyone else organically, no ads, booking 200, 300 quality calls, right? I've showed you like Ray's schedule, some of you guys this week. This is how many appointments we book. This is one salesperson in our business, 1 week schedule. Have a look at, why is it so slow? What's happening here? Okay, that's not your schedule. So just so you guys that haven't seen our schedule, so Ray, if you don't know, Ray is our top growth consultant. This is one salesperson in our business week. See these appointments here for this week? This is the week we're in. 52 sales calls, one person, one calendar, one schedule, 1 week. Who would like us to do? I'm very transparent. I preach what we practice. Everything I'm doing, I do personally, and that's why I share it. Once I come up with a better, more refined way, I share it with you. I do not have secrets. I share my best stuff even for free because I want to help you guys. I'm already financially free. Thing is can you get out of your own way? Put your own ego aside. I'm not attacking you. We all have an ego. An ego likes to keep us safe. It doesn't want to change. Doesn't want to create new neural pathways. Likes familiarity. Knows when you go after a big goal, a mission to climb Mount Everest, there's going to be setbacks. There's going to be failure. There's going to be pain. So that voice tries to talk you out of it. You're not good enough, Nicholas. You don't deserve that, Suzanne. You can't do that, Lisa. You know the voice I'm talking about? You got to tell the voice to sit the F down and shut the F up because you've got this, right? So that is the power of the system. This is the outcome of the power of the system of charity. We get clients every day from our Facebook group. Who would like to get clients every day from your Facebook group? Your primary focus with your VA on Facebook is your public community group. Nurture it, yeah? So that's the setup of the Facebook group. Next, we have the VIP group. So basically what we do is share the funnel system more, but I lost everything. So I had 30 Facebook friends a day. We'll talk about this more again shortly in depth. Then I invite them to the Facebook group and we build the Facebook group each day. Within the group, we nurture them and pre-qualify them. Again, I'll share the exact steps shortly. And then they're invited to a VIP private group. So you have your personal profile, number one, number 2, your fan page, number 3, your public group, which is your primary focus. And then number 4 is a VIP private group. Now, your VIP private group, if anyone understands Facebook ads, you have top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom funnel. You don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. But for those that understand Facebook ads, what we've done is we've done the opposite to what most people do. We have taken Facebook advertising and what we've done is modeled that and applied it to organic marketing. The reason why Facebook advertising is a lot more leverage and can grow fast with the leverage of money rather than time is because you can create a predictable model. Creating a predictable model on organic marketing is almost impossible, and we achieved it. One of the very few people in the world that have created a predictable model through attraction organic marketing. And this was a big part of the reason why, because we created this funnel system. So within the Facebook group, we nurture people, we post content, we do events. We're going to talk about this. By the end of this session, you'll have 100% complete clarity on this entire system. So I'm giving you a piece of the puzzle. I'm giving you another piece of the puzzle. you're trying to work out what looks like finished. When we finish, you'll be like, that's the clarity. Okay. So by the end of today, you'll have the clarity. Got the chat box open. Any questions? Give it to me, baby. Nobody teaches this. Can one have more than one Google Calendar? We only need one because one Google account can have 24 sub calendars. So I've got my sales team in here, I've got my coaches in here, I've got Noimis in here. So one Google account can have 24 calendars. Does that make sense? So on this Google account, I can have 24 calendars. Yeah. So that's a good question. What else? When Jason, can you show us how to add your name on the bottom of the banner? Oh, what setting? Oh man, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I need to do that actually. That's meant to be in the training. So a part of optimizing the groups, thank you so much for that, brother, because that's meant to be in the training. A part of optimizing this group is the settings. So if you go to group settings on the left here, thank you for that, brother. It's actually meant to be a part of this training. Okay, so there's a couple of settings in here that you need to go into. So number one, the privacy must be public. You cannot turn a private group public. So if you have a private group trying to turn public, you can't do that anymore. So you have to create a new one. Okay, you need to, so in here, customize the group's URL address. Okay, use keywords. Also, the group color here, you can optimize for the app. Always choose this accent color down the bottom left. Okay, and now this is what Nicholas is talking about, the group affiliation. Okay, you turn this up when you select your personal profile, and then the name shows up the bottom of the banner. That's what you're talking about. Now, I have everything open. I don't ask questions. People don't have to request to join. I just want everybody flocking to it. I want quantity. I'll pre-qualify later. Yes, I know some VAs are going to join. Good. I have a VA agency. Yes, I know got closers and sales team are going to join. Good. You know why? Do you guys want to know something? Probably shouldn't tell you. Want to know something I probably shouldn't tell you? I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, next year, we're launching Quantum Sales Academy. And you're going to be able to hire closers, world-class closers and salespeople from us very affordably. And we're also going to be doing sales training for corporate and companies next year. So I want salespeople in there. I want if I didn't build that big coaches group, 100,000 people with 10,000, about 7,000 VAs in it, I wouldn't have been able to launch my VA agency with all these VAs. So don't worry about all this. Just build it, baby. If you build it, that will come, right? And also you need to, because you want to live stream, like I'm live streaming this training into the group. Down the bottom here, make sure you link and add Zoom so you can live stream. And also link your pages in here. Link your pages in here, okay? That's answered that question. Good. Big business right here. Julie, Charlie, Emmett. That's GC level. Nice. Is this group from your fan page or personal page? I don't understand that question. Is this group from your fan? Nothing is from your fan. We create nothing through the fan page. So yeah. Okay, cool. Facebook, Kathleen, Ray, Nicholas, if I had that many appointments, I'd need to hire someone to take the calls. That's exactly my point, brother. Whole idea is to get to a point where I've got too much business. That's a quality problem. Oh, I can't handle all these appointments. Quality problem. Who wants that quality problem? To not be able to fit all your appointments in. Yeah, the problem is that you're letting your minimums be your maximums. You're thinking too small. You need to think larger. You're settling. Problem with goal setting isn't that you set goals too high and don't achieve them. Is you're setting goals too low and you are achieving them. You're all thinking too small. I'm thinking too small. Yeah. And I don't believe ambition is a desire to accumulate money and material items. I believe it's ambition and desire to help more people. I want to challenge you to help more people. Want to get 10 clients? How do you service 100? 100? How do you service 1,000? 1,000? How do you service 10,000? Want to service 10,000? How do you service and help 100,000? We all need to think larger because as people, suicide is, I'm going to digress now. I'm on a rant. Suicide's through the roof. 800% increase in suicide across the globe. Depression's through the roof. Illness, injury, heartbreak. People are struggling and suffering, and us as coaches, we have the ability to totally transform lives in a way that many people cannot. It's our duty. And I think it's an injustice, and we're doing a disservice to those if we play small. I truly believe that, right? It's our own shit and stuff that holds us back, right? So anyway, I digress. That's my rant for the day. So back to the private group. Make sure I answer those questions a bit better. Keep the chat box open. Good. So we want to have a private group. So what we do is the private group, we use our profile and the profile of our VAs to build the public group. I'm spending good time on this because it's really important. In the public group, we basically nurture people, pre-qualify them, then they get sent to the VIP group. This is like the bottom of our funnel for you ad guys. This is a business group. Okay, so here's Lisa and Terry, our two business coaches. We're about to hire two more. Okay, there's my ugly mug, and it's the name of our business coaching. Okay, it's a VIP group. This is a private group that's visible. And this is branded. Okay, I love that branding, by the way. I launched a company, Quantum Health and Technologies, 12 years ago. I've been running the Quantum brand for 12, I think more actually, 13 years, 12, 13, 2012, 11, yeah, 2010. Yeah, so 12, 13 years. So, and again, you're going to have a pinned message in here. Okay. And then you want to have a messenger chat, because some people are like, oh, should I have a place just for clients? Yes, a Facebook Messenger chat for daily interaction. Okay. I spent way too much time on that. So let's keep moving forward. Any questions on setting that stuff up? Tori, you may have answered this first time, but can we watch this replay on YouTube? 100%. It's also being live streamed into the group, Tori. Aldrin, interesting, you don't ask people questions to join your group. Well, let's look at this objectively, Aldrin. If you ask people to join your group, is your group going to grow faster or slower? It's going to grow slower. The primary focus for this group is a quantitative group, mass quantity. I don't do anything that's going to slow it down. The VIP group, however, is the quality group. That's where you can ask the questions and you can do that stuff. Okay. So all you got to do when setting up is this going to speed up the growth or slow down the growth? Okay. Oh, but then you've got terrible quality. Well, no, I've got 100,000 people in my group. You've got 200. Who's going to have more quality people in their group? Me. You're got 1,000 quality. Have got 100,000 quantity. Who's got more reach? Who's got more attention? And I guarantee I still got more than 1,000 quality, 100%. So, quality is more important. Quantity comes first, because if you don't have quantity, there is no quality. So you've got to understand that the first step is quantity. So quantity first. That's like appointments. Don't worry about quality appointments. Get 10 or 15. Practice your sales skill, refine it, get in front of more people, build your pipeline. And then as you get better, you can focus on quality. Okay. Quantity comes first, not more important. Quality is always more important. But logistically, which is the key to business, objectively, quantity comes first. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. 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 So that's why I don't work on right or wrong. That's why you cannot challenge these systems. They're not my systems. It's an objective approach. Like I said about your personal profile, right? Okay, so how do we build the Facebook group? Okay, we're a little bit behind there to speed this up a bit. How do we build a Facebook group? Very simple. There's two parts, because ideally you want to have a VA help you build it. I might just slide that part in here anyway. So when I lost everything back in November, all I did, very simple, add 30 Facebook friends a day. So it comes to my profile, I send 30 friend requests each day that fit my avatar to coaches and agency owners. Very simple. That's it. Number one. Okay. Now, for those of you who have VAs, your VAs do not log in as you on Facebook. Facebook will out there. VAs, I want you to hear this. For those of you that are managing your clients' Facebook, you'll create 3 Facebook personal profiles. Now, for those of you hiring VAs for us, you now have 4 personal profiles and can send 100 friend requests a day. And then between you, every day, you invite those 100 people to this group. Okay. If you have a VA, you've got 4 profiles. Yeah, no worries. You're going to do the 30. Okay. Primary focus is to get this to a couple thousand as quickly as possible. Okay. The third step is we post daily content in the group to nurture them, because Aldwin's a huge qualitative person. Who's a qualitative person over quantity? I'm definitely a quantitative person, but I do recognize quality is more important. Quality, relationships, etc., etc. But for me, I am a quantitative person. I recognize that. I'm a how-to guy. Step 1, step 2, give me the recipe, let's go. So what we do within this group is we do 4 pieces of content a day, and we're going to break them down and the science of each of them. 1 live video, 1 long form video, 1 short form video, 1 question, 1 blog post. Now I'm going to break each of those down individually shortly. If you have an emoji in front of your name, just say how people search online. I wonder if you're still higher. Yeah, it's higher in the search, Aldwin. It stands out more. I cannot tell you the science or the exact reason behind it. I've tested it. Groups with an emoji grow much faster. I don't have the reason. I can't explain to you how gravity works. I'm sure some of you can. I just know if I jump off my 47th floor balcony, I'll die. So I don't. There's some things I know from experience, right? Like, oh, Angie, do I share different material or post? We'll get to that. We're going to talk about posting shortly. Okay. So we're still talking about the what. So we post daily content in that group, 4 pieces of content a day. And then what we do is we turn them into leads by collecting. So basically, we have 30 Facebook friends a day. VA does it as well. We invite everyone to the group. In the group, we do 4 pieces of content with calls to action, and you've got to understand each step of the funnel. The purpose of inviting people to the group is to get quantity of the group and build your pipeline. Within there, you pre-qualify people by turning them into email and phone numbers. That's a lead. Social media follower or group member is not a lead. Okay, it's a prospect, but it's not a lead. A lead is a phone number and email. So we use a group to collect phone numbers and emails, through calls to action, which we'll talk about shortly. Then we funnel them into the VIP group, book them in for an appointment, they become a client. That's the process. Okay, that's the funnel system. LinkedIn. Okay, we're going to talk about setting up LinkedIn. Any questions on setting up Facebook? We're going to talk about what to post when. We're going to talk about the individual posts. We're going to talk about the events. We're going to talk about all that stuff shortly. We're going to talk about calls to action, leads, all that shortly. Any questions on Facebook? Would it also just work as well if the emoji was at the end of the group name? No, it doesn't. It's like putting an emoji at the end of the email. The emoji goes at the beginning of the group. Trust me, it will work better. I can prove it. For a month, don't have an emoji. Track your stats. Next month, have an emoji, track your stats. Watch what happens. Split test. Get your own data. Yes, it'll be on YouTube and Facebook. Yep. Cool. Again, be objective. Recognize when you're projecting your own opinion, which is what most people are doing 95% of the time. Which is why when I know I'm projecting my opinion, I'll say, hey, this is my opinion or belief, like my personal profile. Yeah, because there is a couple of different ways to do that. Okay. So LinkedIn. If you're not yet using LinkedIn, I think you're crazy. LinkedIn is super hot, especially for B2B or if you're working with business owners. It is the easiest way to search for your avatar because the search fields are just so much better. Okay. So LinkedIn, to set LinkedIn up, I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because most of you have probably heard me talk about this before. Now, for those that have VAs, your VA will do this for you. So I have Daphne manage my Facebook group. I have Kim manage my LinkedIn. So if you have a VA with us, your VA can completely take care of LinkedIn and everything I'm sharing with you now can do all of it for you. The personal profile, to set up your LinkedIn profile, you set it up like you would if you created a personal fan page for yourself. And think of it as a professional profile of yourself. So it's a business profile for your person. So if you look at my personal profile, it's pretty simple. 500 plus connections. That's interesting. That must have changed recently. So we got 22,000 people on here, which isn't bad. You can have 30,000. Okay. And it's a business profile with my business stuff on here. So it's pretty straightforward for the profile. But what we really want to do is you want to create a LinkedIn group the exact same as your Facebook group. By the way, if you're not on my LinkedIn, everybody, if you how do we get back to this? Everyone here wants me to message, man. Add me on LinkedIn, I'll give you some love, and we can give each other. You can actually, what you can do is you can actually endorse each other as well, which is really cool on LinkedIn. So it's a great way for you. I know Aldrin's probably the sort of thing you're on if you love networking. Okay. But is exactly the same as a Facebook group. So your VAs will create a LinkedIn group. Look, online coaches and agency owners, same banner. The only difference is you have a profile picture. Make sure it's a profile picture of your face. Okay. That's the creator of the group, but it just seems to work really well. We've tested a few things. And the group is exactly the same. So it's the same process. And then we just follow the same process. Now you can send 100 connection requests a week. Okay. So VAs, you can log into your client's LinkedIn. Okay, as them and send 100 connection requests a week. Okay, you invite them to the group. Okay, newsletters. We don't have time to talk about newsletters in depth. For those that are in our coaching program or hire VA through us, we go through it in depth. We don't really have. I've got to be mindful of time because we're already behind. But if you don't yet have a LinkedIn newsletter, it is the hottest part of LinkedIn. Okay, because so if you look at my LinkedIn newsletter, we send 3 a week. Okay, if you look at my LinkedIn newsletter, this thing here, I have a LinkedIn newsletter called Fitness Pros and Online Coaches newsletter. About 3/4 of my connections are fitness pros, about 1/4 are coaches. You can see I've got nearly 4,100 subscribers. Every time that we send out a piece of content, Kim sends out 3 a week. Those 4,000 people get a little red notification here and also an email. So this is a really hot way to get leads, event registrations, and appointments. We talk about this properly in depth in the strategy session for those that hire a VA and the social media one. I'm not going to have time to go through it in depth, but for those that have a VA with us and you don't have that set up your newsletter as quickly as possible. The 2 best parts of LinkedIn is 1, the newsletter, and number 2 is the sales navigator here. Once you can justify it, pay the $79 a month for the premium business account, and then your VA can use Sales Navigator, which is like an inbuilt pipeline system. And you can send, essentially, if you do it in the right way, unlimited DMs. Kim has sent as many as 400 DMs in one day. So LinkedIn is a really powerful prospecting tool when done properly. Yeah. Don't have LinkedIn. Do you think it's a necessary platform? Yes, 100%. So Suzanne, your VA. So it's just you guys. If you don't have a VA, you kind of got to pick and choose, right? I like Facebook. I'm familiar with Instagram. I do not understand TikTok, right? But now you have a VA. You can get out of your own way, and your VA can do it all for you. If you have a VA, your VA should be doing LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram for you and taking care of that completely for you. 100%. And it doesn't take them a lot of time. In fact, that's going to be a part of this training, right? Suzanne, have you had the social media strategy call yet? Because we actually go through that in that. Yeah. Nicholas, I'm excited. This is a great system. Bro, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. This is just the basic stuff, my friend. Good. That's fine for LinkedIn. Okay. And now the other platforms, just going to touch on them really quickly. All I'm going to say about the other platforms is have your VA put all your content that you're doing on all platforms, right? So for example, like I'm a huge fan of YouTube. What I love about YouTube, so my primary focus in our company right now, so we're very close to hitting $300,000 months, right? We'll do that in the next month or so. Organically, 300K months organically, crazy, right? And that's across my, like everything. That's not just QVA and QBC. That's my entire company. I have 4 businesses in the company and I obviously have investment and stuff as well. I've just learned to be smart with my money. After took me 4 goes to become a multi-millionaire and keep it. Because becoming a millionaire is one thing, but keeping it's another thing. But what I love about YouTube, that's what I was going to say. My primary focus over the next 6 months is media buyers. Media buyers are people that can do paid advertising, Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. Facebook ads are disruptive marketing, have a place. They're great for appointment setting. Google ads are search term. But what I love about YouTube is, have you ever seen a YouTube video of someone you're like, damn, Mel Robbins is like Andrew Tate? The amount of people who have seen Andrew Tate and gone, this guy's a bit of a douche, but man, I can't stop watching him, right? Most Google men are live earlier this year, right? And have you ever come across somebody you just end up 2-3 hours watching their stuff? So YouTube is like a video library. You want to put all your content on there. Like if you look at my YouTube, I've only really started building YouTube properly this year. Look, I don't even have 2,000 subscribers, but look how many videos I've got here. Guys, you want to become a student of my material and you love my material? 1,000 freaking videos in here, guys. 1,000. Plug my battery in. 1,000. I put everything. This workshop will go on my YouTube. So plug my plug my battery in. So I've set this up to look like it's a big profile, right? $20 for the banner. I've got my shorts here, professionally edited. All my long form video have thumbnails professionally done in here as well. Set up a YouTube like you're an influencer now. Put everything on here. That'd be my suggestion. How do I get to my channel? If you're not following me yet, let me send you how do you get to your channel? That's hilarious. How do I get to my Duvalaki? Up here. Your channel, is it here? Customize channel. Oh, it's in here. Yeah, highly encourage you to join my YouTube. I put everything on my YouTube. Every video, every short, every webinar, every long form, every workshop, everything I do goes on my YouTube. Put everything on YouTube and build it accordingly. It's being very slow. Shut this down, shut that down. I'm trying to send you my YouTube channel. No, I mean, can someone send my YouTube channel through? Oh, what's going on here? Linry, are you on the call? Linry, you take care of our YouTube. Where's the thing here? I'm committed or stubborn. Is it here? Basic info. There it is. Channel URL. Here we go. Why can I not copy that? There we go. Oh my goodness, that was painful, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm just posting. Oh, Hilton's got it. Hilton built me. Beat me. Oh, there you go. All right, thanks, Hilton. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube. If you subscribe, we'll subscribe back to you. We'll give us some. Actually, everybody post your YouTube in there, and everyone give each other some love. Post your LinkedIn there. Post your YouTube in there. Post your Instagram in there. Here's my Instagram one as well. Let's give each other some love, right? And let's build a network where we all support each other. A community, we support each other. Here's my Instagram. Instagram's become a really big focus of ours because Instagram is super popular and hot right now. Instagram, what's hot on Instagram is Reels. Now, I don't have much time to talk about these platforms, but once you become a VA client, we do a full strategy call on this properly and omnipresence on these things. How do I get to here? Here's my Instagram. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Oh my goodness, these windows. If you follow me on these platforms, I'll follow you back. So I actually have Kim take care of my LinkedIn. Daphne takes care of my Facebook group. And then Linry takes care of my YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So that's my Instagram, about to hit 2,000 subscribers. Is anyone on TikTok? So I'm treating TikTok like YouTube. All of my content's going on TikTok. I have 500, I only launched TikTok in January. I have 500 videos on here since January. So I would build TikTok the same if it's something you're going to plan in the future. And again, just have your VA put everything on there for now. Again, we go through this more in depth in the strategy session. But if it's just you, kind of pick and choose, use Facebook and go from there. Okay, let's get back to the training. Hey, Daphne, how you doing? Content machine? Oh, yeah, I got, yeah, content everywhere. You get any of my platforms, there's 3 to 5 minimum pieces of content going on there every day. Yeah, 3 pieces of content every day religiously minimum on both TikTok and YouTube as well. And I'm going to share how. It only takes less than 30 minutes a day, guys. Yeah, saved on replay. Yeah, give each other some love. Will chat be saved? No, chat won't be saved. So like everyone now, where's you listening to me? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's keep moving forward. So now let's talk to, this is probably one of my favorite parts today. I want to talk to you about the science of content creation. This is the only training I go this deep with the science of content creation, the science of creating videos, long and short form, the science of writing copy for blog posting, and the science of questions. We don't do it in our business coaching program. I don't do it in my group business coaching program, and we do not do it in our VA strategy sessions. This is the only time I teach the science of content creation in this training, ever. So this is one of my favorite parts to do this, okay? So what I personally do and what I suggest is you do 4 pieces of content each day in your Facebook public community group. Now, if you don't have much engagement in there, you've only got 100 or 200 people, you're still building it, those 4 pieces will go on your personal profile as well as a group. You'll do that, not your VA. But after this point, that's how much your VAs can do for you. Oh, my coffee's empty. Okay, so we're going to talk about we're going to talk about long form video, the structure. There's 3 parts in trainers training. You learn that whenever you're teaching or coaching, there's 3 elements. There is the content, there is the structure, and there is the delivery. And we're going to talk about the content, the structure, and the delivery of each of these 4 components. And we're going to go deeper than most people ever do. I'm going to move through it pretty quickly because I'm very aware of time and I'll be respectful of your time. But who's already learning? This is the most basic stuff. Like, who already has 4, 5, 6 things on your list that you're not doing? Yeah. We're going to get more advanced. Yeah. Yeah. Put all your YouTube stuff in there. Do you have to have special size for videos on TikTok? No. So on TikTok, all your videos have just got to be what's this way? Portrait, landscape, portrait. Well, they don't have to be, but so whenever we're going to talk about this now, short form, long form. But so TikTok loves short form. In fact, the term short form was kind of created by TikTok. YouTube adopted shorts, and then Meta used Reels because Meta like to be different. But we're going to talk about that now. So we're going to talk about long form video, short form video, blog posts, questions. We're going to talk about intention, structure, content, delivery, and we're going to go a little bit deeper on them. And this is a great opportunity to ask questions because we're almost going to overanalyze content, but it's really important, right? Because the key to content is we want to talk about what we want to talk about and use the wording we want to word it, but that doesn't mean anything. All that matters is how it's going to be received by your audience. Can they does it resonate with them? Can they relate with it? I'll give you an example. Like, how often do you see somebody go live and they go, "Hey guys, how you going?" Imagine I go live and go, "Hey guys, how you going?" And Julie looks around and goes, like, "Why is he saying hey guys? Just me here." So whenever you're communicating with someone, you want to be communicating to an individual, not a group of people. That one simple thing. How many people do that? Or people go live and say, "Hey, I wanted to go live and share what's on my mind, and this is my day." People don't give a shit. Like, it's like people go live and they go, "I'm sitting here doing this." They can bloody see that. Content is not about you, it's about them. Even if you're sharing a story about you, the purpose of sharing the story about you, when they go, "Hey, as a teenager, I dropped out of high school, was kicked out of home, spent time living on the streets, became a heroin addict, formed a $1,000 a day heroin addiction, overdosed 3 times. Third time I was clinically dead for nearly 3 minutes. And that's when I made a decision." Have you ever been a point in your life when you hit rock bottom and you knew you had to make a decision? The story is about me is relevant. It's like poker. Most people put poker in the king, right? The second level is like, oh, what cards they have. There's 5 levels. There's 5 levels of thinking in poker. What cards do I have? What cards do they have? Third level. I wonder what cards they think I have. Fourth level. I wonder what cards they think I think they have. Fifth level is God level. There's also 5 levels, including a God level in content creation. Guys are not ready for 5th level. Probably not even ready for 3rd and 4th level. Let's start with 2nd level. You are swimming. Oh man, that stuff was so good too. That was like the best stuff today. You missed the goal. That's good. Let's get your next one. So let's talk about long form video. Long form video. What is long form video? For me personally, I think it's anything more than 4 minutes now. Some people might agree or disagree or whatever. But anything between 4 and 10 minutes, or anything over 10 minutes. Some people say it's 20 to 30 minutes. That's still long form. But long form, the time of long form, the period of a long form video that makes it long form is decreasing because people are, what the hell is that? People have the attention span of a goldfish. People have the attention span of a goldfish, right? Nicholas, I have 2 pages already. Content machine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So a long form, all pieces of content, there's 4 main content. There's long form video, short form video, written post, like a blog post and questions. 4 main pieces of content. We want to utilize all 4 because people desensitize. We want contrast. We want diversity. Lisa Jowett, are you there? Lisa Jowett, are you there? Lisa Jowett. Is Lisa not with us anymore? JK, Lisa. Lisa Jowett. Lisa Jowett, are you there? Why is she not talking to me? Oh, she's gone. I need somebody else then. Nicholas, brother, are you there? Nicholas. Nicholas is eating. Oh my goodness. I need somebody for quality control, please. They can tell me when I'm underwater so I can give it a moment.
I can do it. This is Samantha.
Samantha, when I go underwater, can you just bring yourself up mute and say,
Yes.
"Hey, you're underwater?" And then I'll just give it a moment because it takes a moment. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. Because what I just shared was freaking gold, and I think a lot of people missed it. It was actually gold that you won't hear anywhere else. So, all right, let's keep going. So we're talking about long form video. So all pieces of content have strengths and weaknesses, just like human beings. The strength of the long form is that you can create substance and add tremendous value, build relationships and connect because you have a bit of time. My suggestion for your long form video on Facebook in particular is to do it as a live because it brings more people to the platform. And I would actually keep it under 10 minutes. That would be my suggestion. You'll notice mine go a bit longer. I would not go more than 20 minutes on a live. Sorry, on a long form or live. For you guys using this system, I would say between 4 and 10 minutes, right? That would be my suggestion to start with. I would do them a little bit shorter and do them more often. In fact, I would do them 5 times a week. When you get bigger, you might do them less often. The less often you do them, the longer they go. So I only do 1 or 2 a week now because I've got so much going on. And I do webinars every week and heaps of events. So this week, a workshop and a webinar, and I did a live. So it's like 3 long form already. So something to be mindful of. The challenge with long form is people get easily distracted, don't they? So a lot of people might not watch it. Okay, so you're going to understand that. So here is something to keep in mind. Here's a couple of things to keep in mind about content. Number one, do not come from your own perspective. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about or what you think. All that matters is what they think, how they're going to relate to it, and what's going to resonate with them. So always talk to an individual, never a crowd. Never go, hey guys, how you going? Huge mistake. All right. You want to connect with the individual watching it. Okay. And when we do long form, okay, all I do is I need to understand my 3 core message pillars. We did this in the webinar this week because then I can choose what I'm going to talk about. So Lisa Jowett, her 3 core message pillars are fitness, nutrition, and mindset. So Lisa will go, I'm going to do a long form video. What am I going to talk about? Nutrition. So she chooses one of her core message pillars or one of her topics. If you're a business coach, it could be sales, marketing, and system. So you're a life coach, it could be mindset, health, and relationships. So Lisa goes, I'm going to talk about nutrition. The next part in the decision-making process, all of you can only do one of 2 things ever. 1, you're helping people solve a problem, or 2, you're helping people get what they want. So Lisa goes, okay, I'm going to talk about nutrition and I'm going to solve a problem. Number 3, we also did this week on the avatar, the 5 problems that keep people awake at night. It's in the avatar worksheet. Okay, what's a problem that keeps people awake at night? Okay, well, they're overweight and they're tired all the time. And today they couldn't keep up with the kids in the playground and it's keeping them awake. Okay, so that's the problem I'm going to focus on. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to do a long form video about how to increase your metabolism through correct nutrition and burn more fat while you're sleeping. So I'm going to go live, how to burn more fat while you're sleeping for 40 plus women. Boom. Makes sense? There you go. That's the decision-making process. Who would watch that video, by the way? I think there's a good one for you, Lisa. Let me get the chat box open. Now, I use the same decision-making process for all content. 1, which of my core message pillars am I using? All right, I'm going to talk about marketing. 2, am I going to help people solve a problem, get what they want? Well, I'm going to help them get some leads in this one. Okay, 3. Okay, then I go from there, right? Emmett, I always over talk and overgive. It's intentional talking. Even when I digress as an intention, there's normally a lesson. Hello, Lisa.
You're underwater again.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you. Give me a moment here. Can you hear me now? Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 3 parts to the structure of a long form. In fact, it's kind of the structure for ideally for blog posts as well. What is the number 1 reason people go on social media? What's the number 1 reason? Does anyone know the number 1 reason people go on social media? The number 1 addicted? Yeah, I like that. Actually, that's a good answer. The number 1 reason people use social media is to connect with friends and family, communicate with friends. That's the number 1 reason. The number 2 reason is to be entertained. Would people rather typically be entertained or educated? Who gets paid more in this world, teachers or entertainers? The world is back to front, isn't it? Entertainers out there making millions more, teachers, 30 grand a year. The people that are literally forging the mindsets and the children of our future, 30, 40 grand. And those out there, the woke, plugged into the matrix, supporting the narrative, millions to keep us distracted, right, from what's really going on. So we want to entertain people. We entertain people through stories, anecdotals. It could be our environment as well. You want to entertain people. Also, that's what's going to capture people's attention, because if people are scrolling, we want to have a pattern interrupt their pattern to stop them scrolling. We want to entertain them. Yeah. Best way to do that for you guys is tell stories. Use stories. And then we educate them, right? In fact, I call it edutainment. If you educate people through entertaining them, that is the key to social media content for long form. Edutainment. Yeah. That's why I'm happy to rip my shirt off and smoke a cigar when I go live. Emmett, ice cream girl getting 500 deposits. Entertainers, yeah. Hey, if you've got it, flaunt it. Yeah. I'm off to Bali in a couple of days, actually. That'd be cool. So the first thing to do is we want to entertain people, and then we want to educate them. Okay. And then we want to have a call to action. So let's say, okay, so Lisa is going to do a live on how to burn more fat while you're sleeping and which foods to do that to increase metabolism, and lower blood sugar, improve insulin response, etc. Right? Decrease cortisol, leptin and ghrelin balance, etc. Don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine. That's okay. And then we need to educate them. Okay. So the entertainment is why you should listen to me. So Lisa wants to think about a story of a past client that have used these principles and share that story to entertain them, and then educate that person with the exact steps that they used so that person can go and apply them. Because people have 3 questions when watching your content, 3 main questions. There's lots, but main. Number 1, can they trust you? Number 2, do you care? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Number 3, the most important is, can Lisa help me? Can you help me? And what's the best way to show people you can help them? Surprise, surprise, by helping them. This is why free content and free events to show people you can help them by actually helping them without asking for money is so important. And the third part of the long-form video is a call to action. Remember, the purpose of this piece of content is to generate a lead. How do we use this long-form video to collect a phone number and email and to get an appointment and a client? Most of you aren't doing content to get clients. Your content is to get clients. Does that make sense? But you don't focus on getting a lead, appointment, client. You focus on serving. Give your best stuff free. Give your best stuff away for free. Who agrees I give a lot of value? All right. The amount of people that go, man, you give so much stuff away for value, I can only begin to imagine how much you give if I pay you. People come in and start paying. It's like, oh my goodness, even more value, right? The more you pay, the more value you get. It's called a value ladder. 100%. I want to help you guys, whether you pay me or not. I'm already financially free. I mean, I'll take more money, but I don't need more money. I love when Jim Rohn used to say that. Jim Rohn used to say, hey, I don't need more money, but I'll take the money. It's not about the money. It's about serving. So serve people, love on them, and actually help people. Create content that, one, helps people with the intention of getting a client. So basically, in a nutshell, when you do a piece of content, you go, here is some value to actually help you change your life if you apply it and execute it. If you want more value, you can go over here with a call to action. Now, I'm going to talk about calls to action in a moment. There's only 3 types. Now, the call to action in a long form video is always the same. Hey, if you enjoyed these tips on how to eat to increase, to burn more fat while sleeping, I've got a free recipe book here with recipes to help you do that. If you want it, comment below. I've got a free meal planner here. If you want it, comment below. That makes sense, and it's an additional value to the current value Lisa's given. People are going to go, yes, 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 and comment below. You remove yourself. VA can take care of it. Does it make sense? Okay. So in trainers training in NLP, you learn the format system. The format systems are all great teachers, coaches, and platform speakers use. Tony Robbins, Les Brown, all of them. It's who you are, what you're talking about, how it works, why people should listen, and then it's called what if, Cartesian logic, or the call to action. You know, Russell Brunson talks about it.
You're underwater.
Am I back?
Yes.
Who, why, who you are, why people should listen, story entertain, what you're going to talk about, pre-frame, how it works, the how-to. Here's the 3 tips. Here's the 3 steps. Here is the strategy to go and apply. And then finally is the call to action. That's the structure, the content, and the delivery. Good. Does that help, guys? Is that useful? There's some good juicy stuff in it. Any questions on long form? Emmett. Question competency, so much gold. Julie, so much gold in here. Yes, we're going deeper. Edutainment. What's the one thing I just shared that you're going to apply? If you apply all of that, your long form, people are like, oh man, you're so confident. I'll find it. I'll find a video from my first video 13 years ago. I'll find it for you. It is bad. It is worse than any of your first videos. Gold chain on the outside, cufflinks, blonde tips, sweating my balls off, skipping words. I'll send it to you. I'll find it was so bad. Somebody created a viral mixtape of it, took the piss on me. It's hilarious. I sucked bad, but I sucked my way to success. Don't worry about how well you're going to do. If you get nervous, that's good. It means you care about how well you're going to do. Stop thinking about yourself. Get out of your own way and focus on serving and giving. You have gifts, you have passion, you have purpose, you have knowledge, you have skills, tools, and stories that can help so many people. Put your ego aside. Don't listen to the voice of doubt, and just go live. Just do it, baby. Don't worry about how much. Has anyone done a video and afterwards gone, shit, that was terrible, and deleted it, or thought about deleting it? You know, I think it was last year. I did a video, and at the end it was like, man, that was really bad, and I was going to delete it. I had a girl. This is a true story. I had a girl message me, goes, "Thank you so much for that video. I've been thinking about committing suicide, and this has given me hope." I'm like, what? We get so caught up in our own head about our own shit. We've got to get out of your own way. You are spectacular. You're viable, attract your tribe. A lot of people don't like me. I don't give a shit. I'm here to serve the people that want to be a part of our community. Does that make sense? So get out of your own way and just go live, right? Okay, let's talk about short form. So short form, obviously 60-second clips, 1 minute or less. If they're 1 minute or less, they'll automatically go to shorts on YouTube, etc. So again, so long form video, I just realized you can't see me, and I'm using my body language like you can. Let me turn my video back on. So long form video will go landscape. Long form video, your phone needs to go this way. Short form, it needs to go vertically, okay, or portrait. Very important, okay? Very simple, but very important. It's amazing how many people don't even know that one thing, right? So short form video will be portrait like this, okay? Now, really important about, so some of you are editing videos, some of you are not, but do all of your content short and long form like you are having it edited, so you create the habit, okay? Long form video, it's not as important, as long as there's going to be room for text. Always goes at the bottom, by the way. We'll talk about what that is after. But with your short form, your head should be there, right? So my head is not centered. My head should be a little bit higher. Okay, it should be pretty close, a little bit of a gap here, and enough room for text at the bottom. You don't want text at the very bottom, because on all the different socials, Facebook and Instagram, they have like other text there, and then you can't see it properly. Okay, don't have your head too close. It's creepy. Don't have it too far away. Okay. Yeah. Snap. What are we snapping at? I'm not sure. I had a few gold. Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So let's talk about the structure of short form. Now, again, it has strengths and weaknesses. The purpose of a short form is to capture somebody's attention. That's the purpose of the short form. Problem is it lacks the substance and quality and time that you have with long form. So what I personally do is I use the short form as generic as possible to get more attention, to capture people's attention, to build, and then get them onto the long form and then get them to the thing. So with the short form, the primary focus is to capture their attention. Let's stuff out of the way here. Leave space for text. Yeah, leave space for text. So what I personally do with short form is I'll ask a question or make a statement where people are thinking yes. Whatever the first words that come out of your mouth, and this is huge. When you do short form, whatever the first words that come out of your mouth, Samantha should be thinking yes. So I might say, are you a business coach that wants to generate more leads? You're thinking yes, okay? Or have you ever struggled with X? Okay, so, but here's the thing, I might say, have you ever thought about hiring a VA? And if somebody's watching and they haven't thought about having a VA, I might say, have you ever had a VA? Or maybe you haven't thought about a VA, this might work for you. No matter what I say, whatever the words come out of my mouth, I want them thinking yes. Does it make sense? Because then you can relate to that. So I'll either ask a question that leads to yes, or a couple of questions that covers all the bases, or I'll make a statement where they're going, so I might say, if you're a business coach, if you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, and then move on. And then I know, oh, that's me. Okay, does that make sense? So that's the most important part. Okay, least space for it, yeah. And then I educate or entertain them. Okay, so I personally do 3 short form a day. And I actually encourage you guys, I say at least 1, but I encourage you to do 3 a day. 1 for each of your core pillars. So at least 1 for nutrition, 1 for fitness, 1 for mindset. At least one of them has a call to action. The thing is that you want to use a combination of ones with calls to action, ones without. So I do 1 for my business coaching business, 1 for my VA service, and then 1 mindset or motivation. The mindset and motivation one gets 10 times the engagement. That's what gets me in front of more people. So I want to have some broad, so whatever you do, like if you work with business coaches, you want to have content that's relevant for everyone, because it's going to increase your scope, it's going to increase your pipeline, it's going to be, etc. It gets you more attention, which is really important. So if you're only doing one a day, it needs to have a call to action, right? So I might be like, and I also want to entertain or educate. So I'm either telling a story or I'm giving them strategy. And I use the same process. What's the problem I'm helping them solve, or what am I helping them get? So if I do a long form, I'll give 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 checkpoints or how to or steps. In a short form, I'll give one tip. Here is my one goal. Here is the #1 way. So I might say, are you a coach, consultant, agency owner that wants to grow your business faster? Or do you feel stuck in your business? The #1 thing stopping you from growing your business more faster is the lack of quantity and quality of appointments. Here is the #1 way to get booked solid with appointments. Okay, and then I'll share that. By the way, if you found this useful, I actually have a free appointment setting kit here. There'll be a link somewhere or comment below and click on that, right? How succinct is that? Really simple, snappy, straight to the point. That would be my suggestion. So what I do personally is I do 3 short form when I'm having my coffee in the morning. I send it to my video editor, they're edited, and then my team put them everywhere. So I do 3 a day. Sometimes I do 4 a day. I do 3 or 4 every day. How long are your reels? Reels are always 60 seconds. They have to be 60 seconds. A reel is 1 minute or less. That's no way around that. So for example, like when YouTube, if it's more than 1 minute, it'll go to the long form automatically. Yeah. So it must be 1 minute or less. There's no way around that, because that's what all the platforms deem as a short or a reel. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions on short form? Remember, the primary goal is to capture people's attention. So it is better if it's more general, or like if you're doing 1 a day, yeah, I would suggest you guys all do 3 a day. I really would suggest that, yeah. How do you come up with topics for your reels? Yeah, I'm really glad you asked that. We're going to talk about that shortly. Yeah, the social media planner. Okay, so some people just like to read. Does anyone still like to read here? Does anyone else who just likes to read things sometimes? Some people like to read. Some people like to watch. Some people like to listen. Some people like short form. Some people like long form. Some people like to read. So a blog post is just copy. It's just a written post. Okay, it could be 3 paragraphs, it could be 4 paragraphs. I wouldn't go more than 1 word document long. It's just a bit long. Again, people get, what the heck is that? Short attention span, like a goldfish. What was the middle one? Who, why, what, brother? Who, why, what? What's like the pre-frame? How to do that? So that's the long form. And it's the same with the blog post. So the blog post is exactly the same as
You're underwater.
Thank you. Am I back?
Yes.
Awesome. So a blog post is exactly the same structure, content, like exactly everything I went through the video is exactly the same. It's just a written post. In fact, if you look at my blog posts, I don't write blog posts anymore. My 3 short form video I do each day are sent to my transcriber, and she puts them into a blog post, and that's what we use. It seems to be a really good length. Yeah. And you can do the same. You can hire one of our guys to transcribe your blog, your reels into blog posts. So again, same with the blog post, same decision-making process. Which of my 3 core message pillars I'm going to talk about? Let's talk about mindset. Okay. What's the problem I'm going to help solve, or what am I going to help them get? Okay, let's talk about self-worth. Okay. Okay, so first I want to entertain them. I want to capture their attention through a story, an anecdotal, a metaphor, or prop, some way to capture their attention. Okay, actually we can't use a prop, it's a blog post, not a video. What works really well in blog posts is starting with a story. Starting with a story. Could be, you could share a story and share your story about your clients, because it's a great way to create credibility as well. You know, I was on a call to a client today. She was here. She just went through this. She applied this. And it also creates credibility and why people should listen to you before you give them the tips. I was just talking to a client. I just got off a call with a client. She's lost 20 kilos. This is how she did it. Do you know what I mean? And you can go in depth. I used the script to transcribe my short videos and turn them into written. Perfect. Is there an app to turn reels into blog posts? That's called a VA. I much prefer to utilize a real person to do things, because I get to provide a livelihood for that person. Number 1, and number 2, we're in a service industry. I just prefer to have people in my people business. That's just a personal thing. And then we have a call to action. So again, it's exactly the same. So a couple of things about your blog post. Your blog posts are really powerful. I will keep them a bit shorter. Like if you transcribe a 60-second reel into a blog post, that's actually really good. That's the perfect length right now. Now, the blog posts, the key to a blog post is to set it up like a personal branding post. So the photo of the blog post, VAs, you need to know this, is a cool photo of you jumping out of a plane, in the jet plane, on the jet pack, swimming with dolphins, skydiving, hot air ballooning, smoking a cigar in a spa with a bottle of champagne, whatever that thing is for you. And you want to create polarity. That's why you'll see me with no shirt, smoking a cigar on a beach. Then you'll see me in a Lamborghini. Then you'll see me in a tux. Then you'll see me at the gym. Then you'll see me utilize your personal life, and you can create personal branding with your blog posts. And so you want to avoid things like banners and, if you have a webinar, like how many people go, join my webinar. Whereas now I can promote the webinar and then a call to action at the end of every piece of content I'm doing as well. Okay. So the same format is the why, the what, the how, the what if. The what if is the call to action, and use edutainment. Entertainment, stories. The key is definitely stories, especially in the blog post. People will read your blog post more if they're story format. Yeah, polarity is really important. Polarity will create controversy, which creates attention. Yeah. Any questions on blog posts? I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But third piece of content the posting today is a question. Okay, there's 3 types of questions. Now the questions are great. The clickbait, the 2-step questions with a colored background. They're great because they will get you more engagement. They will get more likes and comments than all the other posts, which is why people do them. But the problem is they lack quality, they lack substance, and they can be very spammy. Now, even if you get more leads from them, they won't be as good a quality. So they're a great quantitative strategy, but they're not a very good qualitative strategy. You want to have a combination of quantitative and qualitative, if that makes sense, right? There's 3 types of questions. It's important to understand all 3. Number 1 is a free offer. Hey, I'm offering 5 people a free coaching session. I've got this free ebook here. I've got this free meal plan here. We've got a webinar coming up. We've got a challenge coming up. Want more info, comment below. Always comment below. Oh, I'll talk to you about that while that's shortly. Daphne's back. Second is a result-driven or a results-based question. Okay. So in Lisa's situation could be, who would like to lose weight, or who wants to build muscle, who wants to tone, or, what's more important to you? Generating leads or making more sales. Or it's about results. You're asking questions around the results that your community desire, want, etc. We're going to get to polls in a second. Polls are actually a question. Yeah. A blog post is copy. It's a written post. So a couple of things, actually, blog posts, make sure there's lots of white, not too much black. There's emojis and it's spaced out as well, so doesn't look boring. Make sure there's paragraphs and spread right out as well. A poll is a question, so we'll get to that in a second. So these 3 types of questions are like... The third one is a polarity.
You're underwater again.
Like that?
Yep.
The third type of question is a controversial or polarity post, which might not necessarily be relevant, but will get engagement. It's a good way to, boost the algorithm if it's a bit slow. Does pineapple belong on pizza? There's an example. To me, they're a bit like small talk. I don't like small talk. It's just a personal thing, but they do work. By the way, does pineapple belong on pizza, guys? Which way does a toilet roll go? Go forward or back? These are questions that create polarity where it's 50-50. Some people agree. Should Donald Trump be president in 2024? These are going to, and if you take one controversial topics, politics, religion, etc., or if you take relevant topics that are trending and apply them, they're a great, just a simple hype, even though it's small talk to give you a bit of a boost in the algorithm. I wouldn't do them too much, twice a week, but they're a good breakup. By the way, everybody said pineapple does belong on pizza. You have to leave the workshop, sorry. No, pineapple does not belong on pizza. You're all fired, and I cannot coach you anymore either if you're a coaching client. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Ask anyone in Italy, the home of pizza. Oh, man. If we don't want World War III, what about in a margarita? Pineapple? What? So, pineapple in a margarita? Pineapple margarita would actually be pretty good. I think I've actually had one. Passion fruit. Passion fruit margaritas are delicious. Anyway, we digress. Oh man. Pizza and margarita? Now we're talking. Yeah, we can. Charlie, let's get married. Yeah. Julie, have not had that ever. Yeah, awesome. So that's what I mean. See what just happened then? Everybody's like, because people are, oh, I want to share my opinion, right? We're not even doing it. Everybody dived in. That's the power of that. I wouldn't do that too much because it is a bit like, I don't like small talk. I don't like, we catch up. I don't want to talk to you about the weather and the news, and I want to talk to you about goals and dreams and impact, right? Let's talk about, yeah, see, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? I'm not jabbed. I made a decision that if I had the choice of being shot in the head and killed or jabbed, I'll get shot in the head. It's a personal thing, and I respect everyone for making their own choice. I'm not I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm a pro-choicer. Right? Whatever you choose, go for it. Right? Some of you guys are on this call that had the jab. I love you and respect and appreciate you. Exactly, you know, it's your choice, whoever's choice. Anyway, that's in the past. Anyway, that's gone. See what I mean by those controversial or relevant or polarity question. They're very hot. You have to do it with love, kindness, and respect because it can get heated very quickly. Especially the Donald Trump thing. I'm pro Donald Trump. You can judge. I don't judge people if they have it. If we all judged, none of you have the exact same beliefs as me. It's just crazy. Oh, we have different beliefs. We can't be friends anymore. That's just the most absurd thing in the world to me. It's like, I'm pretty sure no one's going to want Biden back. We can probably all agree about that one. It's yeah. Anyway, we won't go down the Donald Trump thing now. And the fourth is polls. Now, I'm a huge fan of polls. Do you want to know something? We get more appointments, and Daphne will vouch for this. We get more appointments from polls than any other type of post. Short form, long form, questions with color background, anything. I freaking love polls. And here is a quick hack on what I do with polls. I don't know if I can have one in here. Because what we do with polls, right? Here's a really powerful strategy with polls. Is what we do with polls. I don't have one in here. Got to keep on track here. My goodness, we're way behind. If I go to, it's been a while since a poll. Find one quickly. How long ago was it, Daphne? I think it was a while ago. I might not be able to find it now. But what I love about polls, right, is so. For example, you might go, "Hey, which of these free resources?" Okay, I might do this, right? If I can probably do it now, right? If I go, let's do one quickly live. Let's go boom, boom, boom. So I might say, which of these free resources? Now, again, the poll is a question, and you can use one of the three different types of questions: free offer, results-driven, or polarity. Okay, so I can say, which of these free offers or events do you want to join and will help you most? Which of these results do you want? Or you can have the poll for the polarity. Which of these free resources would help you most right now, right? And I would say, I would put something like an emoji in here. When you do stuff like this, do it on the computer because then you can do headlines and stuff. Could put like a bit of a flame in there, make it pop a little bit, put an arrow in here, and then fix the typo. Fix the typo. And then I go down here, click on poll. Polls are the best way to get appointments on social media is a poll. You will not beat a poll, 100%. You ask any of my guys, I'll agree. They get excited when I do the polls. How to build to 20K months playbook. Free appointment setting kit. Free 7 playbooks. 3 free social media planner. Media marketing plan. Call it marketing plan. Sounds juicier, doesn't it? What else we got? What's one of our top ones, guys? VA kit, appointment setting kit, coaches kit, business. One more. What else we got, guys? DM scripts, free DM scripts, How to do it? I feel like this. It's missing. 8 funnels, 2-step appointment setting funnels, social media funnel. Let's do that. And often I'll put an emoji in here and make it pop as well. I'll put 4 coaches here. So here's what I do. Now, what I'll do is I'll remove these so people can only choose one. Okay, and then I'll click post. Now, here's what's really powerful about this, right? Is what I actually do is I do 2 things here. First of all, I pin it to the featured, and then I tag everyone in here. Tag everyone every day in your group. Why not? You send daily emails, do posts every day. Why not? They don't want to be part of it, they can leave. Make sure it's good quantity. A tag everyone, 40,000 people just got a notification about to get one as well. Now, what I love about groups, it's the only post you do on Facebook that does this. When I share this poll everywhere on Facebook, it will still say as one post, one poll. What do I mean by that? Well, if I go share to a group on here, what I can do is I can share it in my other groups, my VIP group. Okay, just make that a headline. Boom. Okay. I can't. If you do 1 or 2 polls a week, guys, polls are like you'll get more appointments. And those of you who have VAs, it's so simple. Everybody loves it. Like it's like a quiz, right? A mini quiz. Like if you do it in the right way, yeah. I'm gonna put it in this group here as well. Okay. All right. And I'm also going to put it in here, and I'll just show you. We will get 80 to 90 people voting on this, and I'll share it in this group. Let's share it in. Yeah, let's share it in this group because you guys are in this group. Okay, headline there. And then I'll also share it in the chats as well. Like I'll share it in the group chats. So what I mean by that is if I go to any group, right? So this is my VIP group. So what I'll do is I'll also tag everyone in my VIP group in that post. So I'll tag everyone here. Tag everyone here. It all stays in one place. Let that tag. And then what I'll do is I'll got one more group. I'll tag everyone in where is this thing? Go. Notice all my groups are in shortcut form on the left there. See that? So make sure you put everything in the shortcuts on the left so it's easy for you guys to find. VAs do the same. Tag everyone in there. What I'll do is I'll just tag everyone in this group as well. Social media workshop. Okay, cool. And you watch what happens very quickly. Like it will grow very quickly. Also, if it's relevant, I'll share it in the messenger chats with clients as well. What I mean by like this is one poll, so it all goes to one poll. No matter where I visit that poll in any group, it'll still be the same. Okay, so how is there 0 vote? I clicked the wrong one. Okay, cool. Now what happens is I can tell you now, 70 or 80 people will select something. Daphne can contact those people, send the free offer, and aim to book them in for an appointment. She's going to have between 50 and 80 people to have a conversation with intention to book an appointment. Once a week, twice a week. That's it for the poll. Huge fan of polls, so underrated and a very powerful brand. Yes, you can create polls on LinkedIn, but you can only have 2 options. So definitely do polls on LinkedIn. Now on LinkedIn groups, you can actually, you don't tag everyone. What you can do is you can once a week, you can, what's it called? It's called an announcement. But once a week, you can essentially tag everyone in your LinkedIn group as well, so they all get a notification. So yeah, you can do polls on LinkedIn as well. Yes, yeah, cool. The groups, you can be other groups that you subscribe to, yes, but you just won't be able to tag everyone. In fact, never tag everyone in somebody else's group, even if you can. I just don't think it's very yet. How do you do polls on other social media platforms? Yeah, so you do polls nice and easy on LinkedIn, same way it's in the post. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some hacks to boost your engagement, individual post to post. Here are the most basic fundamental ones that people ignore. Number 1, avoid links in posts. Do not put links. Let's talk about Facebook. Never put links in posts. Where possible, never on any platform where possible. Now, YouTube, you put in the description, so you kind of have to. All right, same as TikTok, not a problem. Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, where possible, do not put links in the posts. Instagram, LinkedIn. Instagram is probably not as bad, but definitely LinkedIn and Facebook. Never, ever put links in posts, period. The call to action is always comment below for this thing. Calendar link, ebook, free offer, webinar, challenge. And then the VA can take care of that and also interact with those people as well. Why no links in the post? Because here's why. So if I post a link, let's say that I do a Facebook post and it's a YouTube clip. Does Facebook want to send people away from Facebook to YouTube? Now, if I post any link on Facebook and it takes them away from Facebook, does Facebook want to do that?
Underwater. You're underwater.
Let me know once I'm back. Am I back?
You're back.
Yeah. So Facebook want people to come to the platform. So if I post a link that sends people away from the platform, is Facebook going to want people to see it? Hell no, they're not going to want to see it. No. So we'll reduce it. Number 1. Number 2, it will also look like a marketing post.
You're underwater again. Sorry.
No, I'm not having a go at you. It's just like we have a lot. I'm way behind. Like I'm way behind here. So, and I just want to give you the value and be respectful of everyone's time.
There you go, you're better.
Yeah. So look, now sometimes I do post links. There is one exception. When I launch a new event, I announce it and I put the link in the post. And the day before an event like yesterday, I posted last chance to join. That's the only time I do it. But I normally tag people in it as well, so they kind of see it. So I'm not too bothered. I want my community to see it. But the fact is if you post a link, one, it's going to look like a marketing post. So that's what I'm saying. Your challenge for this week for all of you. Every time you do a post, after you post it, after you do it, ask yourself, does it look like a marketing post? Now, if it looks like one to you, it's definitely going to look like one to us. The key is to do your social media in a way that looks organic and natural. Okay. So no links to posts. Number one. Number two, avoid marketing banners. Don't worry about having a VA edit banners for social media. For marketing. You know, we do social proof ones like new clients and welcomes and stuff like that, sure. But avoid using marketing banners. Use photos of yourself in real everyday situations. Turn your marketing posts into personal branding posts. Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If I go,
You're underwater.
I'll turn
There you are.
I'll turn my video off for a second, so see if that helps. So
Okay, we can hear you.
Noemi, you don't want to do that either. So if I go, hey, the link's in the comment below, the algorithm's not done. That doesn't work either. No, you don't want to post the links in the comment. Okay. However, what Daphne will do, if you look at any of my posts, Daphne will, if 10 people comment, yes, I want the offer, Daphne will post, hey, here's the offer, here's the offer, here's the offer. And then DM them the offer as well, because now she can book them in for an appointment. Okay, but we want to avoid marketing banners. Yeah. Avoid gifts and uploaded videos and uploading edited videos as well. Everything organic works better. If you're going to do a video on Facebook, a live works best. Okay, reels are an exception because you upload a reel. That's the process. That's just how there's no way around that, right? Well, actually, it's not true. You can go live and do a reel on Facebook, but then it's not an edited reel. Doesn't seem to matter for the reels. But was it earlier this year or last year? I think it was last year. I got banned from doing Facebook Lives for 8 weeks. So I used that as an opportunity to test and collect data of uploading videos. 3 times more people Facebook Lives than uploaded videos. Okay. So the other thing is you want to avoid sharing. So the only time I share is with a poll, like I just showed you. Otherwise, I never share. Never share from one group to another or from a page to a profile. Never share. Facebook doesn't like it and it clusters the newsfeed. Algorithm does not like it. Only time it works is when you do a poll. Otherwise, do not share. Okay. Always upload organically. And it's the same with LinkedIn. If I do a video on Facebook, VAs save it to the computer, upload it organically to LinkedIn and YouTube and Instagram, etc. Everything is organic. Nothing is shared or whatever. Okay. So here's something else for you as well. Stop scheduling things. The algorithm does not like schedules. StreamYard. Yeah. Now, why use StreamYard? I've used 7 different platforms. I used to love StreamYard. But why do you use StreamYard? To save you time, create leverage and autonomy. That's why you have a VA. A VA gives you the ability to have leverage and autonomy by using a real person to do organically everything you need to boost the algorithm. There is no better way. We tested it. We split tested posting organically, uploading, scheduling internally, group lives like StreamYard and external scheduling. We scheduled, sometimes it was as much as 40% increase in engagement, organic. So those 4 pieces of content, you do 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, 2 in the evening. That's all you do, and the VA does the rest. Doesn't take long, guys, right? Yeah. You shouldn't reschedule posts in Meta Business. That's for fan page, right? If you're doing Meta Business, that's the fan page, right? Fan page is dead anyway. It doesn't matter what you do in your fan page. If you're doing organic, yeah, fan pages are dead organically. There's no way around that. Yeah, use images of you and use diversity. Like if I just like take a look at your group, if it's just reels, people desensitize. If it's just questions, it looks spammy. If it's just lies, people get bored. Oh, you got to watch another 10-minute video. Have diversity and contrast and diversity. You drive, to work or to the gym, you drive somewhere, and there's a massive new billboard. You're like, whoa, look at that. You drive past it every day for 3 months, you don't see it anymore. Yeah. What's classed as a fan page? A fan page is a page. A page is a page. And there's pages and groups. There's a private public group. Yeah.
You're underwater. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, don't really so much about fan pages. Yeah, a Facebook business page. Yeah, it's a page. Page is a page, a group's group. Yeah. Good. Yeah, no cross posting. At the end of the day, guys, you can do whatever you like. I'm just telling you what the algorithm likes or doesn't like, right? You can do what you like with the information. Tested all this stuff. There's nothing I haven't tested here. Cool. Good. Facebook, good. That's it. That's it on some algorithm hacks. Simple, basic ones, but really important. Okay, so let's talk about, so we've optimized our platforms. We're growing the platforms. We're doing our 4 pieces of content each day methodically. Ideally, we want to have them edited by a video editor. If and when you're ready to look for a video editor, you can let us know. We can provide you with one. It's only $12 Aussie per hour. Avoid GIFs. A GIF. I can't explain to you what a GIF is. I don't know how to explain what a GIF is. Go Google it. It's a GIF. You know how, like, when you message people, you can send people a GIF, which is like a moving picture. That's called a GIF. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it any other way. So you're doing your content. So the purpose of the content is to add value to people and continue them on the funnel process to turn them into a lead, which is a phone number and email. There's 3 main ways to turn content into a lead. There's only 3 main ways you can generate a lead organically. 3 main ways. Yeah. Oh, it's like a mini animation. That's a good. Yeah. GIFs are great in Messenger, but and go and test this stuff so you see it firsthand, and you'll see that I'm right. Because it's not my opinion. This is all stuff that I've tested over a decade. I've tested all this stuff and collected data. So 3 ways to call, 3 types of calls to action you want to have all set up. Number 1 is your Calendly. You want to have Calendly set up really well. The biggest thing I'll tell you about Calendly, pay the $12 a month and set up SMS notifications so everybody gets notifications. And in your Calendly, embed your pre-qualifying questions. So don't have time to share it now, but you want to have a Calendly. Your Calendly is for your free call, which is how you sell your services, right? Second way to generate a lead, or the second type of call to action on all of your content, are your free offers. We're going to talk about them in depth shortly, and we turn them into 2-step appointment setting funnels. And the third, my favorite, is events. So the next part of this process is how do we set up 2-step appointment setting funnels? How do we create an event planner and roll out events? Who would like my personal events campaign? It gets us about 500 leads per month. I'm going to share that with you. And then how do we put this into a planner to save you time? Everything I'm sharing with you today will take you less than 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes to an hour a day. That's it. Without a VA, maybe 2 hours. Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right, let me move my windows around. So for this system to really work, you want to have at least 5 free offers. Why 5? Well, there's 5 days in the week, well, weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Basically 1 for each. There's different ways to promote it. You can promote it in your blog, short form, long form, question, image, no image. There's like 5-6 ways to promote it. Okay. So what do I mean by a free offer? This is something that you can give to people for free that helps people, 1, solve a problem, or 2, get what people want. If I was to ask any of you right now, what's your biggest problem or challenge in your business right now, or your biggest goal, I have a free offer for it: an ebook, a kit, a cheat sheet, a planner. I have something. No matter what your problem is, I have something for it. That's how I design it. So all of you want to have 5 free offers as soon as possible. If you're a business coaching client, we're going to help you set these up. Okay, if you haven't yet, so we're going to help you personalize these. 5 free offers as soon as you can. Now, even if they're not set up as funnels, you want to have them set up as PDFs so you can use them. Now, for those that have a VA, once you have these free offers, your VA can get you a lot more leads and appointments. Without these free offers, you're going to get a lot less leads, because there's only really 3 ways to turn social media followers into leads, and that's our Calendly, our free offers, and our events. They need to be a big focal point. To have the VA, get your content and events everywhere and your calendar everywhere to get a shitload of appointments and leads. That in a nutshell is what we're doing here. That's why omnipresence is so important. What's the question? What is a kit? A kit is like so we have a coach's kit. And by kit, it's like there's different things in there. It's like an ebook in there, there's some scripts in there. It's like a kit, like a business kit, like a starter kit. Yeah. This is what I call them anyway. You can call them whatever you like. So these are ebooks, kits, cheat sheets, planners, video series, auto webinars, PDFs, reports. Could be meal planners, fitness planners, recipe books. Yeah, anything like that. Yeah. Maybe it's an Aussie thing. I call it a kit. We've got a coach's kit. It's really popular. It's got an ebook in there. It's got some scripts in there. It's got like pitch deck templates in there. It's like a collective of different free offers. Yeah. Don't have a kit? Oh, they're super hot. They're really popular. Yeah, the kits are. Okay. So what you want to do is all of you in the near future, and I think Lisa's got 8 or 9 already, is you want to work out what are going to be your 5 free offers and start setting them up. And even if you don't have them turn into funnels, like if Nicholas goes, hey, I've got this free kit, this free PDF, I don't know, free cheat sheet. People comment below. Now it gives your VA an opportunity to have conversations with that person, yeah, without cold DMing. You need to give your VA the opportunity and the ability to be able to have conversations with people that are intentional. I can't tell you how important the free offers are. Free offers are like, it's like the centerpiece. The free offers turn 2-step appointment setting funnels are the centerpiece. So what we do with those free offers is we turn them into 2-step appointment setting funnels. This is our not so secret weapon. This is, I believe, could be the most important part of the entire system. And until you have this set up,
You're underwater.
I got 2 people yelling at me. Awesome.
You're back.
I'm used to having women yell at me. It's okay.
Welcome.
That's a double whammy. All right, thank you guys. Kit stands for key information tools. Oh my goodness, I love that, Charlie. That's brilliant. Yeah, I really like that. That's awesome. So what is a 2-step appointment setting funnel? Well, I'm glad you asked. Okay, so here's a couple of examples of ours, and you've probably seen them. Here is probably our most popular business coaching one. So the free offer is a free playbook, how to build 100K months. It's a 77-page playbook. It's actually a really good playbook. Encourage you all to read it. Probably biased. Nicholas says, please. So this is the free offer, okay? And it has 2 steps. It has the landing page, okay, where they get the free offer. Now, on the landing page, we always collect 4 pieces of information: name, email, phone, and country. In our business coaching program, when you're tracking your leads, it's the phone numbers that are leads. I don't even count emails as leads. You all have 3 lists: social media following, email list, phone list. You want to build all 3. Why? Many of you heard me say it before. There's 3 main ways to book appointments: DM your social media list, email your email list. If you're building all 3 and you're nurturing all 3, you're going to have a lot of people to book in for appointments. In fact, that's why these 2-step appointment setting funnels are so hot. So imagine you do a poll or a video, or you do a piece of content in the group, and you have a call to action. And you say, you know, I do a live in the group and say, hey, it's playbook, who wants it? 20 people request it. Daphne will send those 20 people this link, and maybe 10 people request it. They enter their details. First of all, Daphne now has 10 people to use my DM scripts to book them in for an appointment for. Number 1. Number 2, if Daphne doesn't get a chance to book them in, on the second page, and this is what's really important here, on the second page, and this, all of the guys that are doing paid advertising for appointments have taken my system I've been using for 8 years and applied it in the last couple of years. I was doing what they're all doing now, I was doing 8 years ago. Some of the stuff I was doing 5, 6, 7 years before any of these guys. So I worked this out logistically very quickly. Is on the thank you page is a link or button for a calendar. So even if Daphne doesn't book them in,
You're underwater.
this is so bad today. Just don't want to say that. When I get back from Bali after my birthday, I'm getting my Mac sorted and a new laptop. So am I back?
Yes.
On the thank you page, there is a button for 2. It's my VA and my business coaching. So
You're gone again.
this is actually getting ridiculous. I'm gonna try hotspotting. I don't know if it's my internet. My internet's fine, so it must be my computer. Am I back?
Yes.
I don't even remember what I was up to. Oh, that's what I was saying. So if Daphne misses it, we get a second bite at the cherry. Okay, now if they don't book through Daphne and they don't book here, they get an email with surprise, surprise, the calendar link. Third shot at booking appointment. And then what happens is my team will ring that person to make sure they got the ebook and offer them an appointment. So one person, one lead, we get 4 shots and chances to book an appointment. Now, some people might be thinking, oh, well, that's too much. So Daphne has been doing this for what, 6 months? I've had 2 complaints ever from Daphne about Daphne, ever. So it's not too bad a system if we've had 2 complaints in 6 months from one person doing this. That's just one person, right? That's the power. So what I've done is I've taken my 6 top two-step and I've put them into a funnel that you guys can use for free. Who would like free access to my 6 personal best performing 2-step appointment setting funnels, including one I just showed you? You can add it to your Go Hell of a ClickFunnels and use, then you can edit it and use it how you want. Who would like that? Yeah. If you don't have a platform yet, if you're in our business coaching program, just hold off because we're going to help you set it up. Okay, we'll help you set it up. We're going to probably use ClickFunnels for you guys because I'm back on Click. I was using Go Hello. I'm back on ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is the quickest, easiest funnel building system there is, the most user friendly. Takes me 20 minutes to create a funnel on that. It took me an hour on Go Hello. Doodle Roll is pretty quick as well. ClickFunnels is still the quickest though for me, and I look for speed. That's you can use whatever platform you want, but who would like access to that? Yeah, cool. You can grab a free funnel trial on there or whatever as well if you want. So I'll post it in the chat. Post it on the Facebook later. Yeah, if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, it'll be in the description. If you're on Facebook, I'll post it in Facebook later. So you can literally take my 6 best, you can add them to the platform, and then you can use them how you want. Anyone in the business coaching program, myself or your business coach will actually help you set those up. Oh, don't tell me. Now my mouse has stopped working. What's happening here? I think my battery just died. All right, let's try it out. All right, just give me a second. Oh my goodness. The battery in my mouth just died. That's hilarious. Just give me a second. It's
It's Mercury retrograde, Jason. It's coming up on Wednesday.
well, we can't really blame it yet. It's not even here.
No, it starts happening the week before. It's like the shadow. We're in the shadow of it.
I've really enjoyed the energy the last week, and after the portal that just finished. The 8-8, the 8-8 portal is my favorite portal of the year, the Lionsgate. That's definitely my favorite. The energy is just divine. The energy's been phenomenal. Anyway, okay, I'm back. Never skip leg day. What's this never skip leg day business? What did I miss there? Emma, drop funnels. What is that? That was yesterday. We had a moon recently. Oh, Lego, got it. Yes, yeah, the energy. Well, it's been, I think, a good intensity. It's not like I've really enjoyed it. Anyway, okay, so let me fix this back up. All right, we're back. What is this? What is this business? All right, cool. Awesome. So I've set those through. Okay, so that's again, I'm just giving you the checkpoints. If you're in the business coaching program, we will work with you to set up your offers, turn them into step appointment setting funnels, and set all up. I'm telling you now, if you don't have 5 free offers and you don't have 2-step appointment setting funnels organically, you're missing out on a shitload, like seriously a ton of leads. I cannot tell you how powerful that is. How do you work out what your offers are? You want to have contrast. So you might have a mini video series, you might have an ebook, you might have like a kit, you might have a cheat sheet, and then maybe an order, whatever else. You want to have diversity and contrast like your content. And they're built around solving your avatar's problems and achieving their goals. So if you can do that, like again, no matter what your goal or your challenge is, I've got a free offer for you. If you create your free offers like that, oh my goodness, the VAs will get you a ridiculous amount of leads, guys. So the third lead is through events. Events are my favorite because this is my system in a nutshell. My system in a nutshell is this for all of you. I want everyone to hear this, the VAs as well. So we build our Facebook. Okay. We grow the group with our VAs. And in there, we post our content and nurture them. So imagine Lisa is doing the group. She's been watching my videos and videos. And then she downloads one of the ebooks.
Underwater.
Water.
This is actually starting to get very annoying. I don't get annoyed easy, but this is actually getting annoying. Let me know when you can hear me again.
Yeah.
With Craig, with a mini video series, how long would you suggest? That's a really good question. The conscious mind can hold 7 plus or minus 2 chunks of information. If you're an NLP, that's the answer. So between 5 and 9. So what I'll do is here's 6 and 2 bonuses. Yeah. So that's your answer. Yeah. For a mini. And I would make them like bite sizes, so I'm up to 10 and 6. So essentially it's like a lot. It's like Netflix, right? Netflix get it, don't they? Well, I don't want to watch a 10-hour video. Oh, but I don't want to watch a 10-hour movie. Oh, but I'll watch 10 1-hour parts to a series in a way. Right? So bite-sized pieces, yeah. Can I repeat what you were totally underwater? I just said like 3 things. I don't know what I need to repeat. I'm on page 5 already. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about events. So events are the most powerful way because, oh, that's what I was saying. So imagine Lisa joined my group, absorbed my content, read an ebook, joins this workshop, and then has an appointment next week. What's the conversion rate going to be? Incredibly high. Imagine you get onto an appointment and all your appointments have watched the content, downloaded an offer, and attended an event. How high is the conversion rate going to be? Incredibly high. In a nutshell, that's the funnel system. Events are the best way to build relationships, show people you can help them, build connections, and then get them in for an appointment. There is no better way. Can you guys hear me okay? Now my internet's slow. Funny.
Yes.
All right, cool. There's something in your sound holes? You want me to blow into it? There you go. Hey, look, it's better. Wouldn't that be funny if it started working fine now? It could be. It could be dust in the speaker. Yeah, I'm definitely due for a new one. Okay, so let's talk about events. So the most important part of the event is this. You always want to have an event you're promoting. If you don't have an event you're promoting right now, then you and your VAs cannot generate your leads that way. You always want to have at least one event you're promoting, even if it's one event a month. Heck, even if it's a 30-minute webinar once a month, you can add it to your daily calls to action, and you can get, the thing about events is you can get chunks of leads, yeah, and also you can sell at the end of it. And so what I think a lot of people fail to realize is that an event is an appointment. It's a group appointment. You get 30 people, you can sell to 30 people. You get 50 people, you can sell to 50 people. It's a group appointment. And if you have events that you're always promoting, your VAs can get you more appointments. It's actually getting ridiculous. I don't understand what's happening here. So bad. Am I back?
Yeah.
So there's 4 main types of events that I personally rotate. I'm going to change the order of this. Number 1 is a webinar. A webinar is a 30 to 45-minute training. Okay. And we use a Zoom link to capture people's phone numbers and emails. Always collect phone numbers. A webinar is great because they're fairly short, not too long. And although people tend to avoid the term webinar these days and use like live training. A masterclass or a workshop is a 2 or 3 hour session, so it has more perceived value like this. Typically with a masterclass or workshop, I'll actually have a landing page like you guys would have registered for this. Okay, and I'll also have a group where I live stream it. The webinars I live stream into my public community group, but you have to register to get access to my master. The only real difference is the length of time and the increase in perceived value and exclusivity of your workshop. Then we have challenges. I would keep them 5 and 7 days because people lose interest. And then we have prize draws and giveaways. If you rotate these 4 in the right way, you'll generate more leads than you ever imagined. Here is what I personally do. People say, well, how often should I do them? This is what I suggest. Okay. is we have a new part of the business coaching program that we only launched about a month ago. And so what we do is we map out our events 6 months in advance. What I personally recommend is that you do a webinar once a month, a masterclass or workshop, whichever label you want to give it, like this, once a month, a challenge every 8 to 12 weeks, and a prize draw every 8 to 12 weeks. And I've created a very simple spreadsheet that we now use in our business coaching program to map it out. Lisa, did we do this with you recently? I think we did this recently with you.
I was just messaging my client.
Did we do this recently? Did I do this recently with you?
No, yeah, well, we did it in the Thursday group, yes. But it was a bit of a different spreadsheet, but similar.
Okay. So what we personally do with your business coaching clients now, and your coach will do this at some point when we map out your events. What we normally do with your business coaching clients is we get you to do a fortnightly webinar. So you're doing 2 events a month. We get you to do 4 or 5 of those, pitch free, where you're not selling, to build a pipeline and to build trust. Once you get a bit of confidence and you've done that, then we introduce a workshop and a challenge and so forth, right? So what we normally do is we map out 6 months of events in advance, right? So let's say sales, marketing, team. Let's say pillars, sales, marketing, and team. What I want to do is I want to map out my events in advance. Okay, so I put yellow here. I'm going to do a webinar once a month and a workshop once a month. So if you're in the US, that means you do an event bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks. Okay, in Australia, UK, we call it fortnightly. Say fortnight to the game. We call it fortnightly. So once a fortnight, you're doing a webinar, and then the next fortnight you're doing a workshop. If that makes sense. So I'll map out in advance my 6 webinars. I'll map out in advance my 6 workshops. I'll map out in advance my prize draws, and I'll map out in advance my challenge, if that makes sense. Now, I want to spend a bit more time on this, but we're way behind. I'm not really going to get to, unfortunately. But in the business coaching program, we help you map out your events 6 months in advance, because this is your macro marketing planner. Okay. So for example, we're in August now. So like I'm doing, let's say I do the social media workshop here, and they're built again, when doing events, you're doing it from the same perspective when you do content. Your 3 core message pillars. What's the marketing pillar we're going to focus on? Okay, we're going to focus on marketing. So here I'm going to do the social media workshop. Okay. In September, I'm going to do one on sales. Okay. And then in October, I'm going to do one on building team. Okay. That means November, I'm going to do another one on marketing. So I'll do a lead gen one here. And then in December, I'll do, this is very archaic. It's very masculine, but I like to be able to see it on one screen. And then we do another one on sales here, right? That's how I map it out, right? And then what I do is, okay, in the social media workshop, what's the problem I'm helping them solve, or what I help them get, and then instruction delivery the same, right? So that's how I map it out. And it's the same with the prize draw. What I want to give away, what I'm going to give away one-on-one coaching here. I'm going to give away group coaching here, and I'm going to give away a VA here. Okay, I'm going to alternate the prize draws. So again, if you're not in the business coaching program, I love to do prize draws, because if you give away what you sell, you can generate 50 to 100 leads, and now you know you've got 50 to 100 people that are interested in what you have to offer, and you can book them in for appointments. You do a prize draw, you're getting 5 to 10 clients if you do it in the right way. Huge fan of prize draws. Why I love doing them. And it's also a great way to generate leads and really, really well pre-qualified people. So these are my pillars. Okay, I'm going to have 2 challenges. Okay, well, I'm going to do an appointment setting challenge here, and I'm going to do a lead gen challenge here, right? And I can work out the names and create the banners later. I just want to map it out what I'm doing. And the reason why I do that is because, and this will make sense to you more shortly, is because when I create my social media content planner, every little thing I do is intentional. If I'm doing a live, it's a part of the bigger vision and picture. If I'm doing a blog post, it's a part of the bigger vision and picture. Okay, because this is how I work out my calls to action. So the same with webinars, I might do a sales one here. I may do a marketing one here. I'm going to do a team one here. I might do an SOP one here just to mix it up. And another sales one here, marketing one here, as an example. So I'm spacing it out. Now, so the awesome thing is that in a moment, I'm going to show you how I map out 30 days of content in under 10 minutes. And so in July, most of my content, my reels, my blogs, my videos, they'll all be about sales. So for the month of July, I'll just talk about sales. So when I get to August, I'm talking about marketing for a bit. And then September, team for a bit. So by the time I get back to sales, I haven't spoken about sales for 4 months, but all new, and so people never desensitize. Does it make sense? Yeah. So you want to rotate and alternate, and you spend quality and quantity time on each element. Your 3 core message pillars are the 3 main areas of your expertise. Does that make sense? Grant Cardone, his 3 are real estate, money, and sales. Yeah, you'll notice most of these guys have 3 pillars, 3 message pillars. That's why 3 messaging pillars are so important. Yeah. Which is the message pillar? Am I solving a problem or helping to get what I want? What is it? And then I can break it down. Entertain, educate, who, what, how, why, what if, calls to action. That's the structure in a nutshell. Yeah. I don't have my chat open. You guys have questions? So look. Private jet, that's the goal, bro. My goal is to have a private jet by 50. I only got 6 years. I need to get cracking. Yep. 5 pages a night. Cool. Good. Yeah. Does this make sense? Nice and simple. Okay. But that's what we want to do. But at the very least, always have a next event. And for those of you in the business coaching program, we're going to help you roll all this stuff out anyway in time. Okay. At the very, I would actually suggest everybody does at least every 2 weeks an event. Like if you're not doing regular events right now, do a webinar every 2 weeks. Start with that, go from there. Like honestly, they're so powerful. Now the webinar, you live stream into your public group, it gets shared everywhere, it gets put on YouTube and TikTok and everyone else and emailed to your list. And now it's there indefinitely forever as well, without a value. Oh, we're giving too much stuff away for free. Again, we're going to hit 300K months in the next 4, 5, 6 weeks or something like that across the board in my entire company. Look how much we give away for free. Most of the top guys in the world are giving away a lot of free value. Most of them are, 99% of them are. Give your best stuff away for free. Because you're only getting pieces of the puzzle anyway, right? You have to do the entire program, don't you? To get everything, really. Carl Kelly, Mark, hey brother, good to see you. Any questions on that or events? I kind of went through that pretty quickly. I was hoping to spend more time on that. We are a bit behind. No questions? Okay, all good. Can you guys hear me? I think we had a pretty good run then for about 5 minutes, didn't we? Yeah, 5-minute run. So basically in a nutshell, we have daily content, we have events, that's our messaging. And then we have our VA help us create omnipresence and get our content and events everywhere. And we have calls to action on our content to generate leads. Events is how we generate leads. And then now we get leads, appointments, and event registrations everywhere. How do we get this stuff everywhere? Well, first of all, we have our videos, our video omnipresence. So all you do once you have a VA is you do the Facebook Live in your group. That's all you do. It has a call to action. Okay. So I do a Facebook Live in the group. See if I can find my last live here. Yeah. So let's say, and by the way, your Facebook group should only have one manager. One manager, one person, because otherwise there's multiple people DMing people and you don't know what's going on and it can be spamming. Okay, so here we go. So I did this live, okay, the other day. So I'm only doing one live like this a week. So mine's a little bit longer because I recognize that I also had a webinar and also a workshop this week. So I have 3 long form already. So the Facebook funnels made me millions of dollars, right? And wait. I've shared that. That's weird. That's not the right video. 1 second. That's really bizarre. I must have accidentally shared it. Okay, let's find the actual video. Oh, I'm in the wrong group now. That's why. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if I go to the coaches group, I go to the featured section. Let's find my live in here. Be a little bit across. I could have clicked on it from there. That's funny. Having a moment. That's the webinar. So this is the webinar I did the other day. I live streamed it into the group. But I want to find this live. I could have clicked on it from the other group. There's the blog post I was looking for before. Look at these votes on the blog post. I should have gone on. I should have clicked on it from where I was. Here we go. All right. So this is the Facebook Live I did last in the group. Okay, so I went live in the group. I had 2 calls to action. One was for the social media planner and one was for this event. Have you noticed, guys, I don't just have 1 call to action. I have 2 calls to action. Once you have 5 free offers, you have 2 calls to action on your long form video, 2 calls to action on your blog, 2 calls to action in your email. And thank you for your patience with my internet, because it's just, yeah, it's very dismal. Okay. So I did this live. Okay. And at the end of the live, I've gone comment below. So here's Nicholas here has gone free training. So Daphne will go, hey, it's Jason's personal assistant here. Here is the thing you requested. So you do the live in the group. That's all you do. And what your team will do is interact with these people and send them the free offer, a link to the Calendly, link to the event, or link to the free offer, the ebook, the funnel, right? You can see some people requested the social media under as well. Daphne will also DM these people and have conversations to book in for an appointment. Now, from there, the team will get this video everywhere. So for the long form in particular, okay, I do the Facebook Live. Okay, if I want to edit it, depends on the quality, because that wasn't a very good quality. I just due for a new laptop. I'll get it sent to my editor, okay, if I want to have it edited. Okay, and if it's edited, the editor will send it to the team. If not, my team will go from Facebook. My team will save it to their computer and upload it, and will share it everywhere else on Facebook, put it on LinkedIn, put it on YouTube and TikTok. Okay, so Kim takes care of my LinkedIn and Linry takes care of the others. Noemi will then email it to my list. Okay, now I'm sending out my social media planner and this event to email everyone on Facebook, LinkedIn, group and profile, YouTube, and TikTok. So now I'm getting event registrations from everywhere. Now I'm getting leads from everywhere. Now I'm getting downloads. Now I'm getting appointments from everywhere. That's omnipresence at its finest. And the team can do that for you. And then the team follows up and interacts with all those people to book them in for appointment using DM script. That's omnipresence at its finest. Does that make sense? If it's really good quality, I'll actually get my team to upload it to my podcast as well. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Yep. So that's video omnipresence. For the reels, this is what my person did. I record 3 on my phone.
You're underwater.
Nicholas is just replied. That's how he registered from that post, from that comment. So I'm not going join my event. Can you send an email every day going join my event, join my event, join my event? You can, but it's very spamming. So this is how I can promote my event every day. This is how I can promote these things every day. You can promote these things every day through your content, right? So what I do with my reels is I record the 3 on my phone, they're sent to Janelle to edit. Highly encourage you, once you can justify paying financially for a video editor, pay one of our guys. We have amazing video editors because they're more engaging. And then my team upload them. They're uploaded to Instagram, they're uploaded to Facebook, uploaded to TikTok, uploaded to YouTube, uploaded everywhere. Occasionally we email short form, very rare. I might send a couple out there as a mini series. Okay. And then those that have calls to action, the team will follow up with and book them in for appointments. Omnipresence. Now, also, we turn everything into stories as well. Everything's turned into a story on every platform. How do we create omnipresence with the blog post? The blog post is a great personal brand post and really powerful on all platforms. So what I do is Nika gets sent the 3 or 4 reels every day, transcribes them into blog posts. Team put them everywhere on Facebook. I actually do the Facebook ones myself. Put them on Facebook, linked with the calls to action. Upload it to LinkedIn, sent as a LinkedIn newsletter, email to my list. Yeah, put everywhere else. Do you know YouTube, you can upload blogs? You know you can do blogs on YouTube? Do you guys know that? Like if you go to YouTube, right? And you click on create here. See where it says create post here? And you can create a post. You can do blog posts on YouTube. Do you guys know that? Okay. It's turned into an article on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's great because you can add a photo and turn it into an article. And the team take care of all of that. So I don't even write the blog. You just send the reel to Nika. Nika does the blog, and then the team put them everywhere. How cool is that? I literally do nothing. Right? Actually, that's not true. I like to post the blog on my personal profile in the groups. I do. So we do 3 blogs a day. We normally post 1 or 2 a day. 3 blogs. Okay. Omnipresence. They go everywhere. Questions and social proof. Every question you do, your team puts that question on your page, puts it on LinkedIn, puts it on Instagram, puts it on YouTube. You can put questions on YouTube through a post. Put everything everywhere, but have your VA do it. But Jay, should I post it? Yes. Where should I? Yes. Should I post it on it? Yes. The answer is always yes. Yep. Okay. There is one last marketing post we haven't talked about. Social proof. Testimonials. Every day. Now, social proof is not just testimonials. It could be welcoming new clients. It could be happy birthdays. It can be congratulations and shout outs for achievements, and testimonials, written, photo, video, etc. as well. But every day there should be some sort of social proof. In fact, your VIP group, a lot of people ask me what's the difference between VIP and public. What should I post differently? Basically, you should just be the VIP group. 3/4 of the post should be about your clients, your customers, your community. Check out Lisa this, check out Samantha that. Wow, Nicholas this. Wow, Jeff that. Wow, Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne. Wow. Congrats this person pregnant here. Congrats. It's all about your community. That's what it should be about. So lots of social proof. You cannot have too much social proof on your VIP group, I don't think. Yeah. That's omnipresence at its finest. How many people are getting those pieces of content everywhere to help your VAs to that extent? You've got 3 LinkedIn newsletters as well per week as well. So in a nutshell, maybe take a screenshot of that slide. This is what your VAs do for those other VA. Okay. So for example, the VA, so take a step back. You do 4 pieces of content each day in your group and you build your group. That's all you need to do. From here, the VA will do what's on the slide there. They'll spend 2 minutes to learn about it. Then they'll spend a couple of hours having conversations with those people to book them in through DM or ringing in the leads. In a nutshell, that's the entire system, guys. It's really that simple. The thing is, there's so many moving parts, but that's why I have a VA. That's why I have a VA, isn't it? Is that useful, guys? Does that help? Any questions? Yeah. Game changer, mind blown, didn't know that. If you do a short video, why do you need an editor for captions? Okay, cool. Suzanne, so here's the thing about editing. Let me ask you a question. So for you guys, if there's 2 videos and one is raw, okay, there's no, like, it's just someone driving the car and talking. And then there's another video and there's subtitles, there's music. Which one's more engaging? Which one do you more likely watch? Which one's more entertaining? The edited one. Before COVID, editing wasn't as important, but we live in a world now where it's vital. Yeah. And pay attention to, so here's the thing, pay attention to what you guys pay attention to, because that's what works. What's capturing your attention? And take note of that. Be aware of what's capturing your attention and where your attention is going. By the way, here's a challenge for each of you. So the thing about content is you're either absorbing content. I'm not talking about personal development and reading and audios and stuff like that. You're either absorbing content or creating content. You're either watching the news or you're creating the news. You guys as entrepreneurs, if you're hungry and ambitious, need to stop watching the news, and you need to stop watching and absorbing content and spend most of your time creating the news and creating content. So here's a challenge for all of you. My New Year's resolution, some of you know this, was to not look at any news feed of any kind on any platform all year. Almost impossible, right? Because you open up your Facebook app, you're on the news feed. It's a bit of a struggle, bit of a challenge. But I challenge you just for the next 7 days to not go on any news feed. And to notice how hard that is for you, because many of you are addicted to the news feed. Stop scrolling, stop trolling, stop watching what other people do. Create content. Spend your time. So many people waste time scrolling and trolling and all. The main time there is one time I do go to newsfeed is I go scrolling looking for ads, and I like certain ads because right now that's a big part of our business, and I'm looking what these guys are doing, what's working for them. Right? Who's up for that challenge? Anybody? You don't watch the news. I don't have time for the news. So it's called the news feed. So you're saying I don't watch the news, but then you'll spend half an hour scrolling on the news feed. The social media, the news feed is the new news. You've just been tricked. Everyone's been tricked. So I don't watch MSN. I don't watch mainstream media. Nobody scroll the news feed. The news feed is now the most new toxic place in the world. Oh, but I've chosen my friends. Well, it is a challenge for you, right? Again, you're creating the news or you're watching the news. You're absorbing content or you're creating content. Challenge for you guys. No news feed. What's the point of going to the news feed? Give me one reason. I want to see what my friends and family are up to. Go to their freaking profile. Pick up the phone and ring them. Go to their house and have a coffee. Yeah, the news feed is just ridiculous. Like everyone's been tricked and people don't realize it. Hey, it's just, yeah. Unfollow everyone. Is that possible? That's actually, yeah. So here's the thing about dopamine. Here is a quick bonus training because this is really important. I did a reel on this the other day. Have you ever noticed what color is every notification on every social media platform? What color? Give you a hint, you're looking at it. Red. You know why? Because these large companies understand that when we look at the color red, an electrical signature is sent to the heart that signals the heart to beat a little bit faster to produce more oxygenated blood to send back to the brain. Brain takes about 2/3 oxygenated blood, body 1/3, right? And what happens is a signal is sent, a little hit of dopamine is released. And we call it bad or fake dopamine. And then we become addicted to this hit. This fake or bad dopamine is what's ruining the collective consciousness on this earth. Social media, porn, gambling, drugs, adultery, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, nothing wrong with dopamine. Has a place. Joined with oxytocin and endorphins and all the happy drugs. Yeah, we want more of that. I actually did a reel on that yesterday. I did a reel on this yesterday. The color red is addictive. Well, everything can be addictive. Yeah. Everything can be addictive. So anything has the ability to be a drug. Red dress, cocaine white. Okay, that's enough of that. You guys are we go back to the training. Okay, so that's omnipresence, okay, and the VA will do that for you. Okay, well, how do we incorporate email? So the key with emails, now email. Yeah, awesome. All right, I can do this. I can do this in 25 minutes. 25, I can do this in half an hour. We got half an hour. So we have our 4 or 5 main social media platforms. Let me get this right on the spot there. There we go. Okay, so and I talk about this in the strategy call. So here's the thing about email is that a lot of us learned about email marketing from internet marketing gurus that sell through email, digital courses, etc. So they're building their email list, drive, and then in the email, they'll put links to a course or a digital product and you purchase from it. You guys relate to that? But you're all in 99, most of us are in the service industry. We don't sell through a web page or a link or traffic to a website. How do we sell? How do we sell? Through an appointment. So wouldn't it make more sense that we use email marketing to drive people to our appointment? It's perplexing to me if people aren't doing that. Isn't it crazy? Yeah. So I actually use email marketing as an extension of my omnipresence system and the attraction marketing system. Okay. And all I do is each day is Noemi sends my emails for me. Thank you. I appreciate that, Noemi. And every morning when I get in a meeting with Noemi and the VAs, I just say, hey, this is what we're going to send out today. You're going to send out, and all we do is we take one of those 4 pieces of content and send it out. Today you're going to send the video. Today you're going to send the blog. Today you're going to send a direct event promo. So there's an example there. There's 2 lives, 2 blog posts, and 1 event promo. For you guys, this would be perfect. Now you notice my emails don't have 1 call to action. How many do they have? 2. Okay. Now those calls to action can be for your Calendly, can be for your event, or can be for a free offer, and you can rotate them accordingly. This is how you get leads, event registrations, and appointments every day from email without spamming people. You use your quality, your value, content, right? Does it make sense? In a nutshell, that's email. Oh, is quality content. Again, like I don't think I have much content that most people would consider or believe is not valuable. Because that's because my decision making strategy with the content. I need to have a hard time even thinking about not being
You're going under, Jace.
I am not going under.
You are going
I'm just-
under.
You're going under.
You're going under.
You're going down. Nicholas, yeah, if you're being on the newsfeed is just a waste of time. It's just a waste of life. Who's going to lie on the deathbed and go, damn, I wish I spent more time on the newsfeed? I don't know if the blowing did help. I don't know what it is. It could be that. It is a huge speaker panel. That could be a problem. I think it might be what is. No one ever, yeah. Any questions on the emails, guys?
Under again.
Am I back?
Yeah. Well, you're saying
Is this
something
good?
before. It was very silent.
No, I wasn't speaking.
Okay.
I know you're not used to that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Where's Jason so quiet?
I can hear you.
So what I do is when you look at all the moving parts, it seems a bit overwhelming because there's so many moving parts. So how do we organize it, right? So the problem is that if you wake up each day and go, oh, creating content does not take long. To do a 60-second reel, 60 seconds. Even if you're doing 3, it's 3 minutes. To do a long form video, 10 minutes. To write a blog, if you're writing it, 10 or 15 minutes. To do a question, 10 seconds. To create those 4 pieces of content every day, how long does it take you? Up to 30 minutes. Who would agree everyone can find 30 minutes a day to do content? Be honest, everybody, yeah? So when people say I don't have time, I say bullshit. Well, what takes time is, Samantha, you sit down and go, okay, what am I going to talk about? You need to map out in advance what you're going to talk about with intention. So I actually created this free social media planner. If you're in a business coaching program, your coach will actually help you create this, okay? So if the events planner is the macro part of your marketing campaign, the contents is the micro part. Because what we do with the content is we map out our content to promote the events. So if I've got a sales event coming up, then it makes sense that my content revolves around sales. So I have more of an opportunity to promote the big event. So the event is why we get the big trucks of leads and the sales and the ultimate appointment.
Underwater again.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah. The way we promote that, I think I'll just go buy a new laptop today. I've got a Mac, but the screen broke, and they told me but the screen broke, and they said it's $2,000 to fix it. I just have to get it fixed. I might as well get a new Mac. $2,000 to fix a screen. I closed it with a pizza thing in it. That's why I don't travel with a Mac. Yeah. So I always have 2. I normally have a Mac and then a backup travel laptop. Because the last 2 times I've traveled with a Mac, both times something happened, so I don't travel with a Mac, like a good laptop anymore. But this is my travel one. So I'm on my travel one, and it's about 9 months old. This one's going to last probably 6 to 12 months. So I'm going to sort it next week. Thank you for your patience.
You're under.
Under a spell. So how do we map out 30 days of content in under 10 minutes? Okay, let's put this social media plan together.
We can't hear you.
We will help you. Huh?
Oh,
Okay, you're back.
right. You're back.
I think I'm just going to keep talking, and we're just going to have to make do, because otherwise I got 17 minutes to go through 45 minutes of content. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Social media planner, content planner. This program will help you map this planner out. So the purpose of this is to work out how to create intention for content and save you time. But here is the actual, I'm going to send all of you guys the free planner through, but I'm just going to show you the social media planner now. So this is what we do in our business coaching program. I'm going to give everyone access to this. For those of you hiring a VA through us, You can actually find this in the portal, and I encourage you to set this up with your VA. For those that are hiring VAs through us, even if you're not in a business coaching program, if you have the events campaign planner and the contents planner set up, it's going to make your life so much quicker and easier to work with your VA. So much easier. My goodness. You have this stuff set up with your VA. The entire system, if you hire a VA through us and use the entire system, even with a daily meeting with VAs, less than an hour, everything. Content, lead gen, everything. Meetings, everything. Everything I'm doing on the same time. So see here, so this is the planner. We've got the events here. So we've got 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So what we do, and this is what we'll do in about a month for you guys in the new group coaching program, is we'll do a webinar on a Thursday night. So let's say I do a sales webinar here on a Thursday night like this. And again, I want to spend more time on this, but we don't have a lot of time. So let's say I'm doing a sales webinar here and we're here. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 days to promote my webinar. So let's say that today was Monday. Actually, let's do it. So it's real. What's today? Saturday. Let's do it later. So let's say on Monday coming up, that's here, and then the following Thursday I'm doing this webinar here. Okay, so that means I can do 9 pieces of content here, and I base these pieces of content on promoting that webinar. So what I'll do is I'll do things around sales. So I might talk about pitch deck here. I might talk about scripts here. I might talk about objections here. Yeah, I might talk about referrals here. I might talk about avatar and niche here. I might talk about psychology of sales here. Okay. I might talk about drop sells. I talk about upsells. I might talk about closing, right? That's it, right? And then my content will be the same for everything. So I'll just do this, boom. So today I'm going to do a long form video, talk about pitch deck, short form pitch deck. Blog will just be a written version of that and a question around pitch deck. Who uses a pitch deck? That's it. And in fact, that'll also be my email. It's really that simple. And then what I do is I put the call to action in here. So I put my script and I'll put my sales webinar. Let's say you're just doing a sales webinar, you do this. This is my call to action each day. Now I can promote the sales webinar every day, even in email, without being spammy. What you probably do is you can put your Calendly in here. So I do a video about pitch deck. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I've got a free webinar coming up. Want more info, comment below, send the details. And if you're struggling to increase your conversion rate, want to jump on a quick call to see how we can increase the conversion rate, comment below, we'll send you the Calendly. That long form video, that short form video, that blog, that question goes everywhere. Gets emailed to the list. Happy days. You can see why we get so many event registrations and leads and appointments. Yeah. Then 2 weeks later, I've got a workshop. So here's my workshop. Yeah, because we do one every 2 weeks. And then I map out the same according. Does that make sense, guys? How do you guys feel about that? It takes me less than 10 minutes to do this with any of you. Okay. Now I know my events for the next 6 months and I know my content for the next few weeks. Some people like to do it a week in advance. At the very least, do your content leading up to your next event, whatever that is. How good is that? I don't know anyone else in the world doing it like this. Do you guys? I don't know anybody. It's so simple. How simple do I make things seem? That's because they are simple. It's your mind. You have paralysis through over-analysis. You're sitting there looking at your screen for 10 minutes, scrolling newsfeed for 10 minutes, thinking about what you want to talk about. Should I go live? Should I do this? What should I do? No, create a plan. Yeah. Once you have the plan, you can turn off your brain, stop procrastinating, turn on your hands, get to work and get shit done. Yeah. If you have the plan, I wake up in the morning. What am I going to do? I just think it has an intention, and it's all part of a bigger picture as well, right? It's all compartmentalized. Makes sense? Just 1 second. I have housekeeping at 11 and they're early. They'll have to wait outside. They come early. Nicholas, I feel like I'm seeing a full and complete picture finally, rather than staring at puzzle pieces. Yes, 100%. That's good. So let's put it all into like one slide, everything so far. So here's what I do, and it takes me 60 to 90 minutes a week. That's it. Here's what I do. Is 6 a.m. So I go to the gym first thing in the morning, 5 to 6 a.m., get a coffee. When I get my coffee, I do my 3 reels while I'm having my coffee. 3 minutes, boom. It doesn't take me any longer than that because I've already got in my plan what my reels are. I don't need to do that. I'm like, I'm just going, this is what's on my plan today. I do my reels. Okay. 3 times a week, I do a 10-minute to 20-minute Facebook Live, or I do 3 long form a week. So I only did 1 live this week because I also had a webinar and this. What are you smiling about, Lisa? What am I missing? Something happening in the chat? I feel like I'm missing out.
Just the chat. It's all good.
Oh, what if I don't get my coffee? Oh, I get a coffee every day. It's because it's on the way back. Yeah. There's rituals and routines. It's part of my routine. It's not a ritual, but it's part of my routine. Yeah. But yeah, okay. But if I don't have a coffee, I do walking back. Sometimes you see me walking. I'm walking to or from the gym because I train twice a day during the week and then once on the weekend. So I train 12, 13 times a week. Boss will reschedule the coffee for the next day. I like that. Yeah. Personally, I post 2 questions a day and I post 2 blog posts a day. Okay. And each day, 2 videos are sent to my transcriber, or actually more, but we transcribe them. Team sends me an email, sends me, with my email, it has to be approved before it's sent by Naomi. My LinkedIn newsletter has to be approved by me before it's sent by Kim. So all of it is my content, but all of it's repurposed or put elsewhere by other people, and it needs to be approved if that's the case as well. Okay. And that's in a nutshell the process. It really is that simple. There's no way around not having a lot of moving parts on social media or online. That's just internet marketing, right? In a nutshell. So here's how to incorporate a VA, right? So who does not have a VA yet? For those that don't have a VA yet, once you've got, say, 5 clients. Now, some of you will be thinking, if you don't have a VA with us yet, you'll be thinking, oh, you're only promoting a VA because you have a VA agency. No, I've been doing this for 13 years. For the last 13 years, I've been saying the same. Get 5 to 10 clients, get a VA. If I lost everything, had to start all over, very first thing I do is get a VA to help me with the system. Because then they can help with the omnipresence and the appointment setting. So I wake up every Monday with my appointments. That's what your business is growing because you're not using the system of booking appointments. Okay, so this is what the VA does. If I hire a VA through us, this is what the VA do. So the VA spends their time on social media management on all 5 platforms. So I take care of my personal profile and the group and post on my Facebook profile and group. That is it. My social media manager or managers do everything else. I have 3 social media managers, Linnery, Kim, Daphne. 3, 4, 3. Okay. They will put those 4 pieces of content on every platform everywhere. Okay. They will also send the daily email. Okay. This person will also communicate with all of these people using the DM scripts. I'm not going to go through today. If you're hiring VA through us, it's part of the strategy call in the portal. Now, so basically, your VA will spend half an hour to an hour every morning, whether you have a VA now or not. This is useful for you. You want your current VA or future VA to spend their first half an hour to an hour every morning, taking the 4 pieces of content you say, putting them on all platforms, putting them everywhere, and emailing to your list, sending out the newsletter, etc. That's their job, the omnipresence. Your job is to create it. Then it takes you half an hour to create it. They do the rest. After they've done that, they have conversations through DM using the DM scripts to converse with everyone, all platforms everywhere to book in appointments. That's like 3. So if you've got a VA working 4 hours right now, it takes 30 minutes to an hour in the morning to do the omnipresence. And then they'll spend about 3 hours on DM appointment setting and maybe ring people if you've got phone calls coming through. Also, as soon as you can justify it financially, hire a video editor. You can get a video editor for as little as 10 hours per week. $120 per week, you can have your very own video editor. Or you can buy packs. You want a video editor, don't put financial pressure on yourself. Don't be in a hurry. When you can do it in no stress. Don't put that unnecessary stress. So maybe 5 clients of VA, 10 clients of video editor, something like that. And get everything edited professional, thumbnails, captions, everything. It'll be a game changer. And then down the track, when you can justify it, somebody will also transcribe. Who would like to be able to have blogs without having to write blogs? I don't write blogs anymore. Right? Occasionally I do if I feel like it. Not for marketing, I don't. All of my blogs are transcribed reels. Yeah. And if you want to build a 7-figure team, You're going to want 3 VAs as quickly as possible. My 100K, my premium program, I'll show you guys how to build 100K plus months minimum. Right? Done that 4 times, 4 different businesses. If you want to build a strong team, I'm telling you guys, you want 3 VAs as quickly as possible. 1 full-time social media DM setter, 1 full-time social media manager DM setter, 1 full-time phone call setter, and 1 Noemi. So 1 personal assistant / customer service manager, takes care of client accounts, payments, onboarding, inquiries, all that kind of stuff. Right? That's what you want as soon as possible. That's what I've taught in that program for a decade, more than a decade. So that's what I would suggest having the VA do. Social media management for omnipresence, DM, appointment setting, and phone call setting to get those people in for appointments. They run that system. These are growth producing activities that will bring leads, appointments, clients, revenue into your business and will get the most out of your VA. You don't yet have a VA? It's $10 Aussie per hour, minimum 20 hours per week. Reach out to me, I'll send you some details, and when you're ready, we can get you set up and started. The transcribe is the same, bro. So what you do in your situation is we've got 2 options. Really, what you want to do is you want to have most VAs transcribe. So most of our VAs speak really good English, but not everyone has great dictation. There's a difference between speaking fluent English and having dictation. So your transcriber wants to have dictation. So when you hire a VA, brother, just let them know that something, because when you bring on board a VA, you put them on a 30-day probation for 20 hours, but you're going to build them to full time. And to transcribe, I don't know how long it takes, Nico. It doesn't take too long, does it? Half an hour, an hour? I don't know. It takes that long. You can probably find a VA and have your VA do it. Yeah. That's squeezing social media and not being squeezed by it. Yeah, 100%. Yes. Lisa, VA. I have 12 personal VAs. 11? 12. We have 11 and 12. I would be lost without my angels. Oh my goodness, I love you, angels. I would be lost completely. Noemi, was it last year or the year before, broke her arm, had a week off? I was lost. I'm like, when she came back, we need to get you an assistant that knows your job. So we hired an assistant, Kathleen. On Monday, we have a second, Noemi's getting her a second assistant on Monday, Min starting. It's actually 3 of them working custom service to service team and clients and to service you guys. They're amazing, right? Yeah. Okay. If I had time, I was going to go through a little bit how to turn these people into appointments, but what I'll do is, who wants more appointments? Do you guys want more appointments? So I put it in there as a bonus slide, but I'm not going to have time to go through it. So what I'll do instead is, for those that, if you do this system, the next natural part of the funnel, the next step is appointment setting. And in 13 years, I've never done this, and a lot of you have probably seen this. Next month, I'm doing the first ever free 7-day appointment setting challenge to show you how to get 21 quality appointments in 7 days with your VAs. VAs will be doing the challenge. So it's going to be, it's got its own Facebook group. I'll be going live in there to do group coaching. I'll be giving you specific strategies and helping you get 3 appointments between you and your VA each day. And you don't have to have a VA. It will just be easy with a VA, and you'll be booking appointments. But who would like to join us for the free 7-day appointment setting challenge? You guys like that? I'll post the link in the Zoom chat. I'll also put it into the YouTube and the Facebook later. But definitely recommend, and VAs, you're going to be joining that with your clients as well, for those of you who have clients, because you're going to help your clients get those appointments. I've never done an appointment setting challenge. So that was the natural progression from this work. And you'll notice my events are at certain points that make sense to our current clients, our VAs, and also they flow onto the next one. Like the social media workshop today makes sense. The next event is an appointment setting event. It just makes sense, right? We did the new avatar on that the other day for a reason, because it made sense. And everything flows, is intentional, methodical, and a part of a system. When you're doing shit randomly, you can innovate, you can be spontaneous, you can have new things, you can have etc. But everything should be intentional, and everything should keyword flow. Flow is the keyword. Things flow, you're in flow state, makes sense to other people's psychology, everything flows well. And that is the key to attraction marketing. Flow. Okay. So as we wrap this up, we're finishing. Wow, you know what? We're on time. How did we do that? I went through a little bit faster at the end. So let me see. I'm saying 7-day appointment setting challenge coming. Moya, is your landing pages created on ClickFunnels? How does it compare to Thrivecart? I don't believe Thrivecart's funnels are terrible, personally. I believe. Aldwin, well done, Jason. Oh, thanks. Well, I'm not if I keep talking now, but cool. All right, cool. So here is, so I've given you a piece of puzzle. We have the whole piece. Let's look at it on one page as a checklist. So remember I said this is a recipe. I'm giving you the recipe to the system. This is the recipe. And this is the part I really want you to think about consciously. All of the holes in your business and what we've gone through today, the things you're going to implement to plug those holes. Who would agree if you implemented everything we went through today, you're going to generate a lot more leads? Who would say yes? Yeah, huge. Yeah. So here's the checklist. Number one, okay, once you have a VA, you should have a VA. Mostly have VAs. You're on all 5 social media platforms. Your VA takes care of the other 4. If you don't have a VA, I would choose 2, a primary and a secondary. For most people, it'll be Facebook and LinkedIn, or Facebook and Instagram. Because being on all 5 platforms without a VA is just not logical. Number 2, 4 pieces of content every day. One long form, one short form, one blog post, one question every day. 5 days a week minimum. I'll give you the weekend off. I've been experimenting with the algorithm. Did you guys see my Sunday last week? Last Sunday, my content had over 10,000 views on my personal profile. And I had over 300 likes, comments, and shares. My personal profile. So here's something I've worked out about the weekend. The algorithm on Sunday loves quantity over quality. Sunday, you can do a lot more posting and the algorithm likes it. It's really weird. I don't know why. I don't understand why. Maybe they're like, oh, well, it's the weekend. I don't know what it is. So Sunday, I blew shit like it was. I did like 20 posts on my wall on Sunday. It's crazy. Number 3, your daily social media planner. Number 4, calendar link. Number 5, email platform without happening. Number 6, a minimum of monthly event. Really, the thing there is you've always got an event you're promoting. As long as you've always got an event you're promoting, then the daily content planner makes sense. Next, a VA, social media manager, video editor, and transcriber. Start with the social media manager VA. As you build your business, bring on board the video editor and then the transcriber. The part that's probably going to take the longest. Why does that say go high level? This is the new one. I edited this. Huh, interesting. 5 2-step appointment setting funnels. This system will never be complete until you have at least 5 2-step appointment setting funnels. For most of you, it'll be the longest part. It'll take a bit of time. And that's not very high level. That should say ClickFunnels. It can be whatever you like. We use ClickFunnels. I recommend for funnels. I truly believe ClickFunnels is the best funnel system in the world. It's not the best course. Go High Level is the best all-in-one. I just found it very slow and very clunky for what I wanted to do. It's the best agency all-in-one, 100%. There's other good funnel platforms, Lead Pages, Builderall, etc. They're just, for me, not as fast as ClickFunnels. I can create a full funnel in 20 minutes with ClickFunnels. I don't know another platform I can do that on. So that's the checklist. Now, if you don't want to use Go High Level ClickFunnels, use whatever the heck you want, but you're going to need a funnel platform. Okay. That's the checklist. To a degree, but if you complete this checklist and roll it out in the next 30 days, you're all going to be generating a lot more leads. Now, if you're in the business, we're going to help you set all that up as well. I think this is that. We're going to link to them in the last slide. Cool.
Can't hear you, Jason.
I wasn't speaking. I actually wasn't speaking. So when you said that, I hadn't spoken for like 10 seconds. Julie, incredible today. Cake recipe. Just give me a second. Just letting her know it'll be 5 minutes. Get back to the live. Awesome workshop. Already pumped. ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels it is, yeah. If you want, if you don't have ClickFunnels yet, I'll give you a free trial. Let's see here. If you don't have ClickFunnels yet, you can get a free 14-day trial. Okay, here's a link for those if you want to get a free 14-day trial to ClickFunnels. I'll send it directly now to you in the Zoom. Yeah, you can get a free 14-day trial there, and then you can add my funnels to it. You can add my funnels to Go High Level or ClickFunnels. Go High Level is way too comprehensive for a new business. Way too. There's too much going on. Way too much. I tested it for 4 months earlier this year before putting everything back on it. Okay, let's wrap this up. So what now? Okay, you've got all this information, you've got this content. Let's put this together. All right. You've got a list, you've all got 10, 20. By the way, how many things are on that list of things that you don't have happening yet? What have you got on the list? 10, 20, 30? Okay, post that in there. First things first is, okay, you're fired up, you want to start on something right now. First thing I'll do is optimize your social media based on what we went through today. That's the first thing. Once you've gone through and done that, then start as of Monday, every weekday, 4 pieces of content. Then
You're swimming really badly, Jason.
set up your funnels. Okay, and then obviously making calls and booking appointments. Remember, everything you're doing is to get an appointment and a client. So you got to ask yourself, how do I get an appointment and a client? How do I get a lead, an appointment and a client? How do we turn this content? How do we turn this attention event content into a lead, an appointment, and a client? That's the structure. That's the funnel. Everything you do. Yeah. What have we got in here? Then you kept that. Pablo loved the training. 35 for Julie. We're staying up for Sonia. Brilliant. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. I think we're going to leave it there. I'm not even going to close. I just will say really quickly, for anyone not in the business coaching program yet, I'm just going to do a very soft promo here. For anyone not in a business coaching client yet, we have a group program. Our next group starting next month on the 22nd of September. It runs for an hour every week. It's a 16-week program. You get to spend an hour a week with me, and I help you set everything up in your business. Today is about it takes about 8 weeks to set everything up that I just went through in depth. Where I create. How would you like it if I was to help you create your social media planner? I was to help you create your events campaigns. I was to help you to market and launch your events. I was to help you to set up your funnels. I was to help you set up your DM appointment setting scripts. I was to help you train your VA. You can spend an hour a week with me, and it's only 99 Aussie per week for you guys right now. If you want to learn more about the group coaching program, send me a Facebook message and I'll share the stuff with you. But before we wrap this up, I would love to get your feedback. I want to take a moment to say thank you to each of you for being here. I really hope that you got a lot of value from it. Social media can be really overwhelming because there's so many moving parts. I believe we have the greatest attraction marketing system in the world. It's very objective, but it's not cookie cutter. It can be personalized and tailored to any of your businesses. So quick question before anyone goes. 2 things. Number one, what was everyone's biggest takeaway today? What was the biggest aha moment, the number one thing that you're going to take and apply immediately before you guys go? What's the biggest thing you're going to apply? Jeff Summers says the best webinar I've ever been on. Man, I appreciate that. I'll take it. By the way, if you did enjoy this, feel free to go over to my Facebook personal profile and just say a thank you on there and share what you got out of it. I would really love that. If you go to my Facebook profile and just post on my wall and just say a thank you, just share what you got out of it and what you liked about it, what you appreciate about it. Okay, so what have we got here? Emmett, 4 posts. Charlie, plan your shit out. Yeah, plan everything out. Moya, flow. Everything's about flow. Reuse, stop absorbing, set up LinkedIn group, ClickFunnels, start creating, redo my Facebook, simplicity, public Facebook group, consistency, set up socials with a plan. Not sharing to groups. This was amazing. Best coaching ever had. Edutainment, create. You're either absorbing or you're creating. One, you're reacting through compulsion and conditioning and being programmed. The other, you're not. The keys, and it's so great to see your system. Yeah, you see the overall system. If you're in a business coaching program, this is an outline of what we're going through over the next few months, right? Once you launch. Sonia knows, add TikTok, never put links on LinkedIn. All the detail, I really like setting up a group. Yeah, the page is terrible, man. Pages are dead. The community group is the place to be, so. Okay. And the last thing I want to ask you guys is, what are you going to do immediately? What action are you going to take? Because knowledge is not power. You each have all learned, you all have new knowledge, but knowledge is not power, so application. What's the one thing immediately? I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2 nights sleep on it. What's the thing that on Monday you're going to implement with your VA, the number one thing that's going to move the needle and give you the greatest impact and increase your leads as of Monday? What's that thing that you're going to do on Monday? Oh my goodness, it's coming out now. Annabelle, Omnipresence, Suzanne, amazing. I need to plan my programs. Emmett, go live. Julie, public Facebook group. Julie, if you know the public Facebook group, my goodness, no one in the world creates public Facebook groups better than me, period. And it sounds like an ego statement, but I've been doing it so long, over a decade. Hold on, I want to be moderator on yeah. If you want to be a moderator of my coaches group, send Noemi a message. She'll make you a moderator on Monday. Please give her the weekend off. Office open on Monday. Parent 5 offers. Your coach will help you set that up. Cindy Facebook group, TikTok manager. Lisa, you know, like in January, I was like, we need to launch TikTok. I couldn't work out how to create an account. I hired somebody to create a TikTok. I couldn't work out how to create a TikTok account. Like, oh man, I'm getting old. Sonia, go live. Event launch, Omnipresence, Nicholas, refining it all. Decide on event. Yeah. Tory Facebook group. Craig 5 office. Awesome. Guys, I hope you had an amazing session. That was a really good session. I really love it. To be honest, I freaking love this stuff as well. Thank you for your patience through the internet or the whatever's going in there. I'll get a new laptop. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Feel free to post on my wall. If you don't have a VA, reach out to us yet. If you're not one of our business coaching clients, want to learn more about group program, reach out to me and have a great weekend. Thank you, guys. Salamat po, paalam Angels.